Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Yankee Stadium.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are the lineups.
What is up, everyone? I am back, ready for the Yankee watch along. The New York Rangers gave us a exciting month of May to June, and we took a pause for it, and we back here better than ever doing some Yankees watch along. We have also the middle game of a 3-game series for the New York Yankees, and what a pitching matchup tonight. But before last time we were here, the Yankees were in first place and back again. As of right now, they're 45-16. They have a 9-game lead in the American League East here. As of June 15th, the New York Yankees are playing excellent baseball. No one in their right mind thought they'll be the best team in Major League Baseball. And it all starts with the man on the mound tonight. What a pitching matchup tonight for the New York Yankees. You're going to have a pair of lefties going at it. Nestor Cortes versus Shane McClanahan. This is going to be McClanahan's 13th start. You see he has a record of 7-2, a 1.87 ERA with Nestor Cortes in 11 start, a record of 5-2, a 1.96 ERA, an 0.96 WHIP. Pretty much tonight, the winner of this matchup, you could probably see the start of the American League All-Star game. You know, Nestor Cortes had a little bit rough outing last time out in the Minnesota Twins, but other than that, he's been phenomenal for them. Before we get the lineups and everything going, we want to say hello to everyone. I missed you guys doing Yankees play-by-play here. We're back at it. And, of course, you know how we customize here in the JEDI Network. We try to give you little odds and ends, betting lines, so you can make a little money into your pockets. Remember, bet with your head, not over your head. And let's go. Tonight, Tampa Bay is the underdog. The Yankees are favored at 1.5, a plus-minus of 120. And at the money line, the over and under is minus 140 for 7 runs total. This is a good pitching matchup, although the Yankees been mashing and hitting. I'm going to take the under here. I'll take the under. Remember, bet with your head, not over your head, and we'll definitely get running. Christian, unfortunately, I cannot show you the game. If I do Facebook as well as YouTube shuts the program down. Twitch, you could get away with it, although Twitch has now an agreement with MLB, and they're having issues. They're giving copyright strikes. I know a good friend of our program streams as well either the Yankees or wrestling, and the wrestling gave him a copyright strike. So, yeah, copyright strike. So, as much as I would love to get, granted, I know you guys will love to be watching the game more than watching my face or talking about it, but we're watching along. I will put a ticker or visual in a second. And of course, we'll give you the starting lineups, but thank you for writing. Hopefully, you can watch along with us, and we'll try to illustrate it as best as possible. I've got the lineups for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. At third base, Yanni Diaz. The designated hitter, Harold Ramirez. The right fielder, Manuel Marco. The left fielder, Randy Arozarena. The first baseman, Isaac Perales. At catcher, Rene Pinto. The center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier. At shortstop, Taylor Walls. And at second base, Vidal Braun. And of course, McClanahan is your starting pitcher. And for our New York Yankees, of course, leading off and playing second base, DJ LeMahieu. The center fielder, batting second, Aaron Judge. At first base, batting third, Anthony Rizzo. Batting fourth, the right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton. Batting fifth, the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. The designated hitter and batting sixth, Gleyber Torres. Batting seventh, the left fielder, Aaron Hicks. Batting eighth, the shortstop, Isaiah Kanafalefa. And behind the plate and batting ninth is Kyle Higashioka. Of course, we see Nestor Cortes with his 1.96 ERA, fourth in the American League, and 71 strikeouts. Nasty Nestor, that they call him. Not what Jim Cott called him. Oh my God, that was a disgrace. Well, those that don't know what Jim Cott called him, he called him Nestor the Molester. Oh my God. Poor old man. I mean, you could say he's 89 and senile, but my God, you got to have a better choice of word. My goodness, that's a bad choice of word. But the pride of Hialeah, Florida, Nestor Cortes will be on the mound. We're getting ready for them to throw the first pitch. Umpires conveyed behind home plate. And we'll toss it. We'll do the play-by-play. I call the play-by-play. I give you the all strikes. We'll watch the world's most famous chat. I know it's going to take a while for the chat to get in here. Usually, since I've been doing the Rangers game, so I've been away doing the Yankees, so they'll come once the notification. That's why it's important for you to hit the notification bell and be notified whenever I come out to do the Yankees. You guys can come in here, and I thank you guys for supporting me during the Rangers, as well as the wrestling programs and all other content that we do on the BS Sports JEDI Network. Thank you so much for the overwhelming subscribers. We're at over 5,500 and counting, and we thank you guys for getting us over. Thank you for all the views, the likes, especially through that playoff run. Well, this was phenomenal, and I could have not done it without you guys. So let me bring in the ticker. Let me get it ready. And we'll get that ready in a moment. Let's see where we at. It's real simple. And we'll get that rolling here. So you guys can watch along with us. And you guys can watch along with me here. Balls and strikes. So thank you guys for watching along with us. We'll get ready to go. I'm feeling a little better. I had to take some time off the Ranger playoff. I had total messed up head cold. I couldn't hardly lost a voice, so I'm feeling much better, ready to go. That's why I didn't go immediately and overexpand to do Yankee games. I wanted to do Yankee Cubs. I really wanted to do the Yankee Cubs series. Although they bludgeoned and beat the crap out of the Chicago Cubs, and I wanted to see that so original franchise going at it, and I wanted to be doing the play-by-play on that, but it's okay. We'll do the Tampa Bay Rays, my hometown. Well, I'm in Orlando. I live in Orlando, Florida, and Tampa. I got to listen to the Tampa feed, and I'd rather do the watch along. Hopefully, I didn't freeze. As we get going here. All right, here we go. The first batter ready to step up is Yan Diaz when they're ready to pitch. The defensive, of course, we told you it was Donaldson, Akai, and Falefa, LeMahieu, and Rizzo at first. We have the outfield goes as Hicks, Judge, Stanton in the outfield, and behind the plate is Higashioka and Nestor Cortes ready to deal the first pitch. I'm ready. I hope you're ready. And Yanni Diaz steps in. He's batting .266 with 3 home runs and 14 RBIs. First pitch swinging, pops up for a pitch, 1 out to Rizzo. So he fouled out to Rizzo. If you're scoring it at home, that is a P3 or F3 where he could foul out. So one pitch, one out immediately for a nasty Nestor. And this will bring up the designated hitter, Jaro Ramirez, who's batting .294 with 2 home runs and 19 RBIs. The right-hander takes a call strike in there he gets ahead of the count 0-1. We're on the way in Yankee Stadium. A beautiful night for Yankee baseball. And the pitch in there for a strike. So quickly, 2 strikes count. Let's get ready just in case. And the pitch. And he fouls it back. So it's still 0-2. Let's get that one there. And the pitch, foul away. Yeah, that's not the one I'm looking for. That's City Field. Nope. There it is. There we go. We get it ready. Hello, Maria. It's good to see you. Let's do this. It's good to see you back at the horse here. And the 0-2 pitch. Grounded. Right to third. Scoop. Fires in time. So 2 quick outs here to Donaldson. If you're scoring at home, it's 5-3. Third baseman to the first baseman. 5 is the number for the third baseman. So they're 2 away here. And that will bring up Manuel Margot. Manuel Margot, the right fielder, is batting .311 with 3 home runs, 23 RBIs, also batting from the right side. So with 2 quick outs here, Cortes pitching count at 6 pitches here. The lefty, the pride of Hialeah, ready to deal the pitch. And the first pitch coming. Up high, misses away. 1 ball, no strikes. And Nestor ready to deal the pitch. Quickly 2-0. So Margot ahead of the count here. 2 balls and no strikes with 2 away here. And the lefty ready to deal. In there for a call strikes. So 2 balls and 1 strikes. What a big difference. Was a little high there, but it makes better 2-1 than 3-0. So he's got a high strike there. And the 2-1 pitch coming. 3-1. So he could have walked them on 4 pitches. So Nestor ready to deal. 3-1 pitch coming as he gets the sign. He shakes off. He doesn't like what he was offering, what was asking. So time. So we'll go through the sequence of signs again. And the 3-1 pitch. He walked them. So no perfect game tonight. So with 2 outs, runner on first, it will bring up Randy Arozarena. Randy Arozarena batting .268, 7 home runs, 31 RBIs. A very electric bat for the Rays from the right side. Last night he was 1 for 4. The right-hander from Cuba. And, of course, the pride of Hialeah ready to deal. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 0-1. So that was a good pitch there. Nestor Cortes changing speeds. Love it. So Nestor ahead of the count 0-1. Margot, the runner at first. He reaches with a 2-out walk. And the pitch. Foul. So it quickly 0-2 the count. So 0-2 count here. 13 pitches here for Cortes. He checks the runner and the pitch. Just missed inside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. It took off Arozarena off the plate. Didn't mitch by Muss. Now he checks the runner. He gets the sign and he deals. Popped up, foul back out of play. So it still remains 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Boy, those Atlanta Braves 13-game winning streak cut the deficit of the Mets in half, 5.5 games out. But boy, I don't think you could continue playing that hot. And only here's the 1-2 pitch. Misses outside. 2 balls and 1 strike. Actually, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The count is even. Cortes, 2-2 count. Checks the runner. And the pitch. Popped up. In center field. It's in the ballpark. Judge under it. He makes the catch. Inning comes to an end. So if you're scoring at home, you fly to the center fielder, F8. For that inning is no runs, no hits, no errors. They leave 1 man base on the walk. We go to the home half of the first. Next. Let me take a break. That was crazy. All right, so we'll change to the inning there. We'll have Caputo a little later on, hopefully. Yeah, that was a weird sequence of events, but we'll put the change of inning. Put the Yankee lineup there. For those that are a little behind here, we'll put the Yankee lineup real quick. One more time. Let's see where the Yankee lineup is. And we got the Yankee lineup. And let's see, once we get the lineup going. So he's finishing up his warm-up pitches. And Shane McClanahan ready to deal the first pitch. McClanahan ends there for a strike. So DJ's batting .262 with 5 home runs, 26 RBIs. He looks more healthier and he's making more contact. The whole Yankee team has a whole different approach of hitting. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss quickly, 0-2. Let's get this out of here so you guys can see me. So quickly, 0-2 the count. And here's the 0-2 pitch coming. Foul. And let's see if it's going to stay in fair. And he runs out of room. So it's quickly still 0-2 the count. So 2 strikes here. It's the leadoff hitter here in the Yankees' home half of the first. So these are the top 2 pitchers in the American League currently at it. And time steps out of the batter's box. DJ LeMahieu. So McClanahan. And I like this. Both pitchers want to get the ball and pitch. McClanahan ready to deal the pitch. Down low, 100 miles per hour. Wow. 1 ball, 2 strikes, down and away. So here's the 1-2 pitch coming. Swing and a miss. Got him with a pitch down and away. LeMahieu goes down on strike for the first out. All right, so coming to bat for the New York Yankees now is the center fielder, Aaron Judge. He's playing center field tonight. Aaron Judge having a phenomenal season, putting together possibly right now leading MVP of the American League. He's batting .313, 24 home runs, 48 RBIs. So the big guy is mashing on a contract year, but he's done that when he's healthy. The ability of Aaron Judge is unquestionable. Here's the pitch. Judge swings and fouls it away. So he got a nice 98-mile-per-hour fastball. And, of course, you want to jump on these kind of aces early. Although it's kind of early to be calling McClanahan an ace, but he's pitching. The numbers indicate he's been really good this year. And the pitch outside. So they even the count and 1-1 the count. And here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, challenge Judge straight up and in. So quickly 1-2. He said, here you go. Come and get it. I wouldn't be living that. You got to have some moxie for that. But Judge, the way he's hitting. And the 1-2 pitch. Up high, misses. So count is even 2-2 to count. So you keep those gas. Upper 90s. You have hit the triple digits in this. And the 2-2 pitch. Challenge him in his hands, and he fouls it away. Judge stays alive. 2-2 to count. So the 2-2 count, and time is called by Judge just right before he got in his delivery, stopping his rhythm. Here's the 2-2 pitch coming down low. So the count runs full, 3-2 with 1 out. Let's see what McClanahan wants to do here with Judge. If he wants to challenge him and here's the payoff pitch. Curveball. This ball is going back at the track, at the wall. She's got! Home run, Aaron Judge. Here, all rise. Here comes the Judge. It's Judgment Day as a blast. And the Yankees take a 1-0 lead on an Aaron Judge solo shot. Man, he gave him a breaking ball, and Judge stood back and has enough power. 25 home runs. And Judge keeps adding to his total. Yankees jump on 1-0. It was a curveball, and what a break right into Judge's wheelhouse. Wow. Él está caliente, very hot. And right to a fan, a very happy fan there. Here's Rizzo, down low for a ball. So Rizzo's batting .221, 15 home runs, 41 RBIs. Boy, the Yankees, this lineup got a lot of RBI getters here. They're scoring runs. And the pitch. In there for a strike. So Judge increases his numbers to 25 home runs and 49 RBIs. And his batting average just keeps going up. So he's way ahead of Pete Alonso, who in the majors, who has 18, and Buxton. And the pitch is down low. 2-1. And I don't think Judge this year is not going to do the home run derby. He says he wasn't going to do it no more. I don't know if I haven't heard any official no to this year, but he mentioned the years prior, no home run derby for him. So here's the 2-1 count. Swing and a miss. So the count is even 2-2. So Yankees jump on 1-0 on a Judge solo home run to right center field. And the 2-2 pitch. They just got a piece to stay alive. It evens the count. 2-2 to count. So thank you for joining me tonight, for watching along. It's good to see you. Good to be back on the horse here after a nice Ranger playoff run. And the 2-2 pitch. Curveball, ground ball, right side. And Walls came all the way across from shortstop he was on that real dramatic shift. So if you're putting it out, it's 6-3. It's not 4-3. It's the shortstop. So 6-3. 2 quick outs. And of course, here comes Giancarlo Stanton, who's batting .273 with 13 home runs, 40 RBIs. So he is mashing Giancarlo Stanton. And the pitch. In there for a strike. So Judge's bat average went up to 316 after that hit, after that home run, and the pitch is 1 ball, 1 strike to Stanton. And the pitch. Down low, 2 balls and 1 strike. So if anything, they're making McClanahan work. Hey, Neil. Salute, Neil. It's good to see you, man. A salute to you out there in the Philippines, man. It's good to see you. And the pitch. Ooh, nice curveball. Same exact one that Judge took him deep there. He went back to it. So he has a lot of confidence there. 2 balls and 2 strikes. So the 2-2 pitch coming. He challenged Stanton. Got him. That fastball got right by him. So the Yankees get 1 run, 1 hit, no errors. They leave no one on, but they take a 1-0 lead now. We play a full inning here in the Bronx on the BX Sports JEDI Network, the Bronx Bombers Strike Back podcast and watch along. Thank you guys for watching along with me, and thank you guys. Hit that like, and I thank you guys for all those new subscribers that joined us through the Ranger watch along, that joined the family. We do Yankees watch along. Welcome. Hopefully you guys are all Yankee fans as well, and we thank you guys for the support and the love that you give for us, and we appreciate it. So let's get the Tampa Bay lineup underneath there. We are in a change of inning, and the cap will be here a little later. And again, I just wanted to show the Yankees in first place here with a record of 45-16. They are 9-1 in the last 10 games. They are on fire. They have taken an advantage here of this American League East where no one thought they were going to be in first place. I had them at least second place. I didn't think they were going to be in first place. I'm mostly pleasantly surprised. We had folks on our own channel saying that they were going to be in 4th place, not even a playoff team. And look where they are now. They're a smart team that plays defense and timely hitting, of course, with the home run, of course, led by Judge, playing a phenomenal season here. So for the Rays, you're gonna have the first baseman is Zach Paladas, followed by the catcher Rene Pinto and Kevin Kiermaier. If anyone gets on, Taylor Walls. So not the name, your normal household names that we're used to with the Rays. Just Kevin Kiermaier is the familiar face here. And here we go. Here's the pitch in there for a strike. So Perales is batting .206 with 5 home runs, 12 RBIs. Or Paredes. So here's the 0-1 pitch. This ball is one foul. Got too much of it. So it's quickly 0-2 the count. Just get ready just in case. And the pitch down low. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Yes, it is. It is good to see you. It's good to be back here, Neil, as well. Now, we still got over 100 games left. So hopefully I get to do around 3/4 of that. Here's the pitch. Popped up. Paredes, short right, and Stanton makes the play. Hopefully, I'm able to use at least two of every 3 games of the series. I do not like doing. I'm gonna be totally transparent. I do not like doing Tampa Bay Ray games, not because I get the Tampa Bay feed, and I cannot stomach the broadcasting, and that's why I don't do the Rays games. When notice the Yankees play the Rays, I rarely do it, and this one swings the first pitch, Pinto. So Pinto's batting 167, 7 home runs, 17 RBIs. So that's the reason they don't let me get the New York feed, the Yes Network or PIX. I have to use Bally Sport, and I do not like it, so I rather not call it or listen to it. And the pitch, swing and a miss. 0-2. So quickly 0-2 to count. So Cortes checks the sign. And the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 call. So he gets him out. Jerome in the building. Salute Jerome in the building. What is going on? My friends from the Philippines are here, front and center. Salute, salute. It is a beautiful Wednesday morning for you guys. 7:30 in the morning in the Philippines. Swing and a miss. Kevin Kiermaier, lefty on lefty. So Kiermaier, no, the only name that I'm familiar in this sequence, who's batting 225, 7 home runs, 17 RBIs, and the pitch is quickly 0-2 the count. So we get the 0-2. We get the horn going. And the 0-2 pitch. Whoa! You're squeezing me, Blue. You're squeezing me. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Wow. Nestor thought he had it too. I thought he had it. Wow. And the pitch. He misses. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Cortes ready to deal the 2-2 pitch. And he fouls it away. Out of play. So we'll do it again. Nestor, 29 pitches so far. Going to deliver his 30th with 2 outs here. He has a 1-0 lead right now. And the pitch. 3-2. All right, sorry guys, I'm having a little technical difficulties. Give me a second. This is crazy. I'm having a little technical difficulties. Jim Wallace, salute. As I get my technical difficulties under control. Listen, we had a little thunderstorm, so I had a little thunderstorm and got a little technical difficulties. This is when you go live and in color. So right now it's 2 run. We got a 2-out walk. So it's 1 ball, 1 strike. My apologies there. And Kiermaier is on. Taylor Wolf, and it misses 2 balls and 1 strike. I'll get my computer up and running, so bear with me. Thank you for watching along. Not yet. Andy Benintendi, not yet. I haven't heard anything on those names, Jerome. He is linked to the New York Yankees. Yankees look like they want to get Benintendi as well as another reliever. But right now, we got about another 45 days before the trading deadline. Give it about July 4th weekend or All-Star, you'll start listening to the usual names here. So 2 balls and 2 strikes to count as I try to get my computer and my situation running back. And the pitch upstairs. So full count here. So back-to-back. So this is the third 3-ball count for Nestor Cortes here. And this is the bottom of the lineup. Let's see if he gets out of this. Jim, I wouldn't be opposed to that. He deserves it. 8-year, $300 million. You could do it top heavy, and he pops it up. And Rizzo in foul territory. Now in fair, he makes the cut. So the inning comes to a conclusion. So no score, no runs, no hits, no errors. They leave one on the walk. So we play now the bottom of the second inning, 1-0 Yankees. I have a little technical difficulties. That's why you see my avatar. We'll get the play-by-play back and running once the computer starts uploading. Apologize for the inconvenience and the visual. We had a thunderstorm earlier and we had a little bit of an outage, so just bear with me there. We'll get the game going. We had the change of an inning here. Yankees on a 1-0 lead on Aaron Judge home run. Yeah, I was saying that Judge, 8 years, $300 million. I would try to get at least high AVA annual value. I would try to see the first 4 years. You want to probably pay him a high $45 million, for the first 3-4 years, and then you just start escalating down as he get older. So when he gets older, he's not too much of a heavy-laden contract. Maybe by the time he reaches the ending of the year number 6, 7, and 8, he'll probably be in around the 30 million, 29, around there. And it doesn't seem like you're hampering the New York Yankees from making moves. And if he gets older, when he becomes a designated hitter, it's not too expensive of a designated hitter, if it makes sense. If I'm the New York Yankees, that's what I would try to do. And I don't blame Judge to try to make as much money as possible. He's reaching free agency now when he's just turned 30 years old. And of course, he shouldn't be penalized for going to college and getting a college education and playing baseball because, why did he go to college? Should have went to the majors. Well, he went and insure himself. He wasn't a sure thing. No one's a sure thing of making the pros. You could have got hurt in the minors. And if you don't have a college education to fall back on, you're kind of, screwed. So I don't blame him for that path that he took. As I try to get back on, my computer's booting up. I'll get back online with the computer, and we'll get back to the normal watch along. As my computer decides to crash here. And here's Donaldson and the pitch outside. So for the Yankees, you're gonna have Donaldson, Torres, Hicks for left when anyone gets on. Donaldson is batting .235 with 5 home runs, 18 RBIs. And here's the pitch. Foul back out of play. And the pitch outside. 2 balls and 1 strike. It's not working. Swing and a miss. So 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. I'm waiting for my computer to load. It's never taken this long. So the 2-2 count here. And the pitch up high. Misses. The count runs full. to the leadoff hitter, Donaldson. As I'm trying to fix my technical difficulties, that's why you don't see me on camera. I had an outage, so I'm trying to get my computer back up and running. Thunderstorms and the pitch. Foul. So the count runs full. It's always good to have backup. So the count still remains 3-2. And time is called. As hopefully my computer works now. Let's get ready. All right, finally. Let's see if I load myself back in. Swing and foul. Just got a piece of stay alive. So Donaldson battling here. And hopefully you guys can see me here in a moment. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Donaldson goes down on strikes. Make sure I'm able to get that going. All right, we get that back there. I'm back here. I'll get the echo out in a second. So we're back. So hopefully no more lightning, no more power outage. Here's the Gleyber Torres. So thank you for tolerating that. I appreciate it. So Donaldson goes down on strike. Here's Torres batting .253, 12 home runs, 28 RBIs. Torres, what a season he had. No one's seen that jump start. Comfortable at second base, in there for a ball. So 2 balls and no strike. So it looks like he's comfortable, finally in a position that he's finally at comfortability. It's at second base. It looks like he feels comfortable. And here's the 2-0 pitch. Foul. 2 balls and 1 strike to count. Second inning. So here's the pitch coming. Strike. So it's 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. And here's the 2-2 pitch coming. Just missed. So the count runs full. They didn't miss by much there. So the Yankees, as well as the Rays, making both of these pitchers work. A lot of deep counts here. And the 3-2 pitch. Did he go? He did not. So Torres held, so he has a 1-out walk. So we'll bring up the struggling Aaron Hicks, although he's had a nice series in Minnesota. Aaron Hicks batting .266. 2 home runs, 11 RBIs. So Hicks is batting from the right side with 1 out. Gleyber, the runner at first, he reached on a walk. And here's the pitch. Curveball in there for a strike. He gets ahead of the count. 0-1. So the 0-1 count coming. And the pitch. Curveball, back-to-back curveball. He gets them both over for a strike. He's ahead of the count, 0-2. So he pretty much has Hicks anywhere he wants it. He's ahead of the count. The runner on first is Gleyber Torres. Yankees up 1-0 on an Aaron Judge solo home run in the first inning. McClanahan 40 pitch coming. Here's the pitch. Fouls it back out of play. It still remains 0-2 the count. He's ready to deal the pitch and the pitch. Curveball. Oh, my God. Pathetic swing by Hicks. Of course, the Bulls. That emergency hack that looked really overmatched. Boy. So with 2 outs here, it brings up Isaiah Falefa, who's batting .272, no home runs, 17 RBIs, but he has been a wonderful addition at shortstop with his defense. And, man, not bad-handed at bat. But although he needs to get a little bit of a hit, a couple of hits here and a couple hot streak, he could get up to 280, and a couple, if he gets cold, he could go to 250. So he's on that borderline. He's ahead of the count 1-0, but Falefa puts the bat on ball. Pick off, and now Gleyber got picked off. Oh, Gleyber could have kept going. He's in a rundown. Now he's in a rundown. The catcher, back to Anibito, and they get him. So they finally got Gleyber Torres, got caught stealing. I think if Gleyber got caught stealing there, but he would have not stopped and kept going to second base, he wouldn't have probably gotten there in the first place. Made it close. Let me look at that. No, he would have been caught. Never mind, guys. Never mind. It just thought he was closer. He just got caught stolen. So, the Yankees, no runs, no hits, no one left on because it was on the court steal. We go now to the second inning. Actually, the third inning, 1-0 Yankees here. For the Tampa Bay Rays and their part of the inning, you're going to have Vidal, Braun. You got Yadi Diaz, Harold Ramirez, and if anyone gets on, Manuel Margot, back to the top of the lineup. So you got the 8, 1, and 2 hitters. Anyone gets on, the number 3 hitter will come up to that plate. Let's see if Nestor Cortes gets a really quick 1, 2, 3 inning here. Also to be a quick pitch count inning. Let's see. Cortes is known for that. Let's see if he gets success on that. We'll get the cap a little bit later. Cap will be in a little later. So we are in a change of inning. I know Jerome asked me if any news on the trading deadline or anything. No news, no names yet, Jerome. There's still 45 days left before the Major League Baseball trading deadline. A lot of teams now. Remember, there's 3 teams now that makes it per wild card, and there's gonna be more teams alive. You got to look at the bottom feeding teams to see who's available, who could be possibly available, and those are the names you make your conclusion there. Although Boston is not that far off a wild card, but Boston could be sellers. If the Yankees keep winning and keep adding this length, they might be sellers at the deadline. You know, and they got some good hitters here. Here's Vidal Braun. He's batting 157, 1 home run, 9 RBIs. He's a right-hander. Brujan looks like he's just a contact hitter. So he's ahead of the count 1-0, Cortes. Cortes had 38 pitches, about to deliver his 39th here, and a pitch. Swing and a miss. So he's ahead of the count 0-2. And here's the 0-2 pitch, sidearm delivery, and misses. I love when Cortes drops down in different angles. And the 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss, struck him out. So 2 away, actually 1 away, lead off. And here's Yandy Diaz. And they got him with a nice cutter. And a pitch in there for a strike. Yandy Diaz fouled out first pitch last time up. So he took a pitch this time in there for a strike. Cortes ready to deal the 1-0 pitch. And up high, 1 ball, 1 strike. I love it. Cortes gets the ball. He gets on the mount, ready for the sign, and ready to deal. Love it. So 1 ball, 1 strike to count. And the 1-1 pitch coming. He misses. So 2 balls and 1 strike. Now Cortes gets the sign and the 2-1 pitch. This ball is fouled back. So count even. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count with 1 away. Yankees up 1-0. So the lefty gets the sign and the 2-2 pitch coming. This ball is lined into the gap, and this is going to be all the way to the wall. It splits the runner, and he's going to the second base here for a double. So Yandy Diaz gets a 1-out double. So their first hit of the game here. So the fastball did not get too in on Diaz. It just had a lot of plate there, and he just lasers it right in between the right and center fielder and all the way to the wall. So with 1 out here, it brings up Harold Ramirez, who grounded out last time and the first pitch. 1-0. So runner at second with 1 out here. Let's see if the Rays could good opportunity for the Rays to jump to tie this game here. But Cortes, very crafty. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Quickly, it evens the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the 1-1 pitch coming. This popped up in on his hands. And this is going to be in shortstop in the infield. Quickly 2 outs. So it pops to short, P6. So 2 away here. It will bring up Miguel Margot, who walked his first time up. So runner at second now with 2 outs here. And here's the pitch. In there for a strike. What a nice breaking ball. Caught the outside part of the corner. He's ahead of the count. 0-1. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. So quickly 0-2. Cortes. And the 0-2 pitch. Got him. So Cortes says good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. And they leave the runner at second. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors. They leave 1 man on base. Yankees with a 1-0 lead would go to the bottom of the 3rd inning. New York with 1-0 lead. They'll have, again, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, who will lead off because Torres got caught stealing. So he'll get a new fresh count. You got followed by Higashioka, LeMahieu, and Judge. Let's make sure we get the lineup there. So anyone that's joining us a little late. We will have the cap joining us shortly. And we'll get going. So we are in a change of innings. Yankees have a 1-0 lead here. Now, we were mentioning about the trading deadline, like most of the teams. You got to look at the Pittsburgh. Brian Reynolds might be a name out there. Benintendi. You could see Will Anaheim. You know, will they pull the trigger? You know, they could a Noah Syndergaard be a name to be traded? He only has a 1-year deal. Would he be able to trade? I'm not saying the Yankees are going to get Noah Syndergaard, but I'm talking about Noah Syndergaard with Houston. You know, you can see that possibility bringing him out there. Not a big city, not a lot of pressure. It goes to Houston, and you know, let's face it, Syndergaard does not have the makeup to pitch in none of the big cities, neither New York. He asked the Anaheim Angels to skip his start because he just didn't want to face the Mets, which I was a little disappointed. You know, and maybe he's not a big city guy. Like maybe he's in the Zach Greinke type of role that he can't face it or anxiety. Who knows? You know, that's a name out there that Anaheim wants to move. Of course, Manaya is a name that's out there. Actually, Frankie Montas. Manaya is in San Diego. They're not going anywhere. They're in first place. So here's a pitch outside. So I meant to say that, Frankie Montas. Manaya was the offseason that ended up going to Pittsburgh. So Falefa. And here's the pitch. In there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Look, check out the White Sox. It's there at 500. Lance Lynn might be a name that might be moved. You know, we saw he had a dust up with the coach in the dugout. Here's the pitch. Did he go? No. So it's 2 balls and 1 strike. So boy, I can see the White Sox at the end of the season cleaning house there with the coaching staff and the manager, especially them. They're floundering at 500. 1 game above 500. You know, compared to what they had last year, and it looks like that. Here's a pitch. Here's a base hit for kind of Falefa. He goes the opposite way. That's a different approach that the Yankees have not had in years. And you got to like it. It's refreshing to see that. So he's on with a single. I did say, I'm sorry. Thank you for correcting me, Austin. I meant, you mean Padres and not Pittsburgh? I said Pittsburgh for Brian Reynolds. Yes, I do apologize for correct. Thank you, Austin. That's my son. Always listen and always helps me out there. You listen to him here on the MMA Weekly with Austin and Chef Dan. One of my partners, along with Chef Dan on the network. We thank you so much, Austin, for helping me out there. Here's Higashioka. He takes a strike. Jose Melo. Saludo, Jose Melo. Salute. The new daddy in the building. Salute. So ahead of the count, actually 0-1 to count. And here's the pitch. Curveball down low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now we saw Higashioka get his first 2 home runs against the Cubs. But the pitching staff pitching so well with both Trevino and Higashioka. I mean, it's a big night and day. Here's the pitch. Whoa, almost got away there. 2 balls and 1 strike. And, you know, you see the pitchers, they get the ball, the Yankees call. And one thing I want to mention about that, when hopefully, let me see if I have enough time for that story with the Yankees that I noticed, is that a lot of the Yankee pitchers were getting hit. Ever since they went to this pitch com, they've been pitching well. You know, base stealing is a pitch down, 2 balls, 3-1. Stealing pitches. I mean, they've been doing that for over 100 years. You got to disguise it, and the Yankees with this pitch com is showing because they're the best pitching staff in Major League Baseball, and I think that pitch com. I wasn't a big proponent of it, but man, it's helped. Caputo, what up?
What's up, man?
All right. So 3 balls and 1 strike to Higashioka, and the pitch. This one is in the air. It's gonna stay up there, and he makes the catch. Margot is there. He had a 3-1 count. He should have held down and taken 2 strikes.
All is great in Yankee land.
Yes. Let me see. Saw you had the heel of the ring a few minutes ago. Just wondering, is the Rock daughter? She's right now she's in NXT in the Performance Center, going through the normal conditioning and learning how to take certain falls and bumps. She has not made her NXT debut. Guarantee when she does, I will have footage if they'll let me to take a picture or record her first dark match. I'll definitely have it, but she has not had her first dark match, Osemelo, because I'm now Tuesday nights I will be going a lot to the NXT myself to see. So 0-1 count here.
Yeah, I want to see DJ LeMahieu rise his average up, man. He's got to do better than 260 every year. I mean, this is Oh my God.
Ground ball. This is 2. Run and double play. So he grounds into a 5-4-3, actually 6-4-3 double play. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors. They leave no one on because of the double play. And we're gonna go now to the 4th inning. 1-0 Yankees.
Yeah, I was saying that DJ LeMahieu he's got to hit better than 260. What is it with this guy? I thought he was a 300 hitter.
Well, he's got to get it. He still has a whole half a season. It's only 60. The Yankees are at the 60-plus game. There's still 100 games left in the season. Has plenty of time to raise his average here.
Hope he's not injured again because, he had that injury last year and he had to get surgery, that sports hernia. And then remember, he had that wrist discomfort. So hope he's okay because this guy always seems to be a problem with injuries now with LeMahieu.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why Matt Carpenter's here.
He almost seems like he's been an automatic outlet. Maybe he grounds out like all the time.
But once the Yankees get it, if they keep at this pace and putting separation in the division, and once the dog day of August comes up and they have such a lead, they can start resting and seeing who's really banged up, who's sniffed up.
I think this division is pretty much almost a wrap. I mean, we have a 10 game.
There's still 100 games left.
I know that, but they have a great cushion.
They have a good cushion. Not a good cushion.
Well, 10 games, I mean, when they want it to be double digits, I mean, if they go up to like 12 games, 13 games, then you could say it's a wrap.
We could say that. Let's see when we get out of this gauntlet between Tampa, Houston, and Tampa again. Then we'll talk about it.
If they win every series, like all these series, then you could say the Yankees are headed to the play. I mean, they're going to win the division. And I think
if we could tonight take the series tonight from Tampa and we free tomorrow, possibly a sweep if you don't, but you have the series. You got to win series. If you're the New York Yankees, you got to win series. Keep winning series. Keep winning.
I just want them to win every series. That's what's mostly important. I don't care about
And if you occasionally sweep someone, okay, well, gravy. But win the series. Here's Cortes in there with strike to Randy Arozarena.
Yeah.
So Randy Arozarena flied out his last time up to center field. He's ahead of the count 0-1.
I love Cortes. And Garrett Cole, big bounce back game last night. I think he pitched great. So our rotation looks like it was in that mini slump against Minnesota.
And here's the 0-2 pitch. Jose, I will read that in a second, Jose. And here's the pitch. Ooh, just missed. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Yes, I'm interested on that, Jose. I'm not ignoring that Nick one. I want to read that in a minute. Let me just want to make sure I get this call here when 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Cortes and the pitch. This ball is lined right to the left fielder Hicks.
This team is absolutely wonderful, man. I mean, they're on pace to win 117 games. I mean, this is like a dream team. This is I just hope the ending result is a World Series because anything less is going to be a failure. It's World Series or bust, and I can't wait to see what they do at the trading deadline. I want to see what big move they're going to make because now we're going to be buyers. And they're on the doorstep of a World Series. I mean,
here's Paredes. Paredes was 0-for-1. He takes a breaking ball, 0-1. Not a beautiful breaking ball there, outdoor or backdoor. So he's ahead of the count, 0-1 here. And the pitch just missed. 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh, we have the hair versus hair match. In AEW. And the 1-1 pitch just missed. 2-1. So Cortes is not missing by much.
Yeah.
But it's been for both. It's been for both pitchers tonight.
It's been a pitcher's kind of. You see that home run? Aaron Judge, that was a great. He must have made a great call for that one.
So the count is even 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. Cortes gets the sign. 61 pitches coming. Here's the pitch. Just held back. So its count is full. So full count here.
You're a Cortes fan, right?
And the pitch, yes. Foul it off. Let's see. They said he's probably quickly or Sims, and the Knicks don't want it. I wouldn't either to give up trade Sacramento for the 4th pick and letting Randall go negotiate it. I wouldn't give up quickly. Not for the number 4 pick. I know you get the point guard, but man, you can't. You got to go through growing pains without quickly. I wouldn't do that. Jericho Sims, well, unless if you're not signing, you need that just in case. And this was popped up.
I was going to ask you. I think it's
Rizzo makes the catch. Yes, sir.
You think Cortes is going to be your game 1 starter in the postseason? Is it safe to say that now?
Let's finish the season. Let's see how he finishes off. I could say I thought you were going to say he was going to be the All-Star game pitcher.
Oh yeah, no, I think he's going to make it to the All-Star game.
Pretty much, whoever wins tonight is going to be the leading pitcher starter.
They're doing the votes already, right, for the All-Stars.
Yeah,
right?
But I think the managers picks the starters.
Oh, well, that girl has a mustache. That's cool on Yankee Stadium. That's pretty cool. I never saw girls with the wrapping this mustache.
Girls.
Yeah, the Cortes mustache. You know, they're selling them now at Yankee Stadium. Nestor Cortez's mustache.
1-1. All right. Oh, you got the Yankee feed. I'm stuck with the freaking Tampa feed. I hate it. It's popped up.
Right. You don't have Yes Network. Oh, geez.
No, I do. But whenever the Yankees play freaking Tampa, it gets blacked out.
Oh, God. I'm sorry. Yeah.
So the inning comes to an end. So 3 ups, 3 downs, and we go to the bottom of the 4th. Nasty Nestor dealing here. And that's what I love about doing his games. They go fast.
They're a pleasure to watch. All these pitches, man, treat. But Cortes, I just there's something about his starts.
All right, let me address the rumor mills here. Rumor mill: Knicks are trying to trade for Sacramento for the 4th pick, possibly letting Randall go negotiate. Negotiations are confirmed by sources. They said that's holding up the Knicks and giving up a court piece. Is possibly quickly or Sims, as they won't want to give it up. For the 4th pick, though, that's a tough one. But let me ask you something, Osemelo. Who cares once you get Randall got? But do you see Sacramento going with Randall and Sabonis, both of them? Unless they're making another move, but Sabonis, and I know it looked good because you got Sabonis on paper. Sabonis, Randall, Halliburton, Burton, Fox. That's not bad if they really could pull the trigger there, but I don't know.
I missed these comments. This guy was talking about his Andrew Benintendi available right now. Not right now.
Yeah, I told him we're not ready yet. No name has come up. No name has come up or been rumored. You just got to look at the bottom feeding teams. You got to look at the bottom feeding teams. The Reds. You got to look at what Pittsburgh was.
Oakland A's,
Oakland Athletics. Kansas City Royals.
Yep.
Basically, that's it. Because Marlins are in the middle of it. They're alive.
I wonder if we're going to add another starter, or they're just going to go for a reliever and an outfielder.
Mum's the word right now because we don't know. As of right now, we don't know what Howe wants to do. Howe could just tell
Yankee
Cashman, just add real bullpen. I can't afford. I don't want to.
I want to be all surprised, but I think they are going to do something. But don't be like a bit surprised if they do nothing at the trade deadline too.
Yeah, I don't think they're doing nothing. I think they're just going to bring some kids here and some bullpen arms. Now, and I think Loizaga should be returning, right? Loizaga should be.
Yeah, apparently he's coming back in Chapman, and I don't like the news when I heard about Chapman. I got very upset. They want to still use him as closer. I don't like that.
I'm okay with it.
You're okay with that?
I'm okay with it. Here's Judge in there for a strike because you let him come in here, but you have an extremely short leash with Aroldis Chapman. You have a 10-game lead, Caputo.
I know, but
you let him come back into that role and let me see him. Right, but if the minute a short leash with him, here's an 0-2 count to Judge. Judge homered his first time up.
I still think this team does need to make a move at the deadline. Now, if they're going to just seriously just stand pat after they're so close to see it winning the World Series, that would be a failure.
Line.
I think this team is set, but we're still missing something. Don't you agree? I think we need a bullpen on. We need another center fielder or a left fielder.
If they could get themselves a center fielder, a player that really could play some good center field. Leadoff center fielder would be ideal, but I don't know if he's out there. Chaz Chisholm. Chisholm is a name that's out there that's been mentioned. But here's the 0-2 pitch.
I keep forgetting that he's a left fielder. I keep thinking he's a center fielder. He's a left fielder. So that would be a left fielder.
Because you don't want to play Judge too much in center field. You don't want to wear him down. You want to keep him fresh.
Yeah.
Right? I know he plays a hell of a center field. Jose Melo, I don't know how strong Zach Britton is going to be though. Coming back,
Zach Britton.
They usually take a year. You take a year and a half with that, and if anything, it'll be probably September. And I don't know if they'll put him on the playoff roster.
Yeah, come on with Zach Britton. I don't know why these Yankee fans are like thinking that Zach Britton.
I like Zach Britton is good, but I think with that Tommy John, it's going to take another year.
I think
to get back to where he was.
I think these guys coming back from the injured list is gonna ruin the Yankees' chemistry, like Domingo Germán, Britton.
Nah, I think they could be used here. Here's Rizzo.
I don't know. It's gonna mess up their chemistry. I think.
Yeah. 2-0. Nah, I don't think so. This team, they're too much. They're all locked in. They're on a mission.
Yeah, they are. They have a lot.
As much as we called we don't like too much. We know that we cannot take it back. Wait, here's the 2-0 pitch. In there for a strike. As much as we don't, we mentioned and we have mentioned here how much we don't like Aaron Boone. We call him a buffoon, but not. We gotta give the guy props. Here's another team that's gonna win over 100 games. Yeah. And he's a winner. He gets them winning. Here's the pitch.
Yeah.
In there for a strike, 2-2. So whatever message he gives the clubhouse, they play for him.
I know. Well, they got to win. They got to win the World Series.
Of course, they got to play. Yeah, they got to do it when it counts. And how they look, here's a 2-2 pitch. Down. You could go and play the first round of the playoffs and lose. And the story is, how did you do it? Were you competitive and did you go out there and make a fool out of yourself and get your door blown in? Then you go, you know what? Then they choke. But if they're really competitive and they take it to a game 5, if they play 5 or 7 and they lose that, here's the pitch, grounded up the middle, charging by the shortstop, Fields fires, so Rizzo's out, 2 quick outs. Taylor Walls makes
a utility play. They have a good bench, the Yankees. They have Matt Carpenter, they have Tim LeCastro, they have Marwin Gonzalez. I think they're good with the bench. They don't need a bench.
They need a center fielder or an utility, an outfielder who could play all 3 positions.
Well, Tim LeCastro.
LeCastro, correct. They need that type of player here. If they could, if they have LeCastro, then you might not see the Yankees doing anything. Here's Stanton. Takes a ball.
Let's say just add another starter just for the hell of it.
You know what? The starter, if you could get it, but I don't know if there's anyone that impactful or game changer.
Well, there's only 2, Frankie Montez and Luis Castillo. That's about it.
In there for a strike.
But no number ones. No, frontline starter. I guess you could consider them frontline starters, but they're more like number 2.
And if at that point, are they better than what you have here? Here's the 1-1 pitch.
I think Frankie Montez is like just.
2-1.
I think he's better than Montgomery and Tyone, and even though they're pitching lights out.
So you're going to take who you're taking out of the rotation?
I just go with 6-man rotation.
I don't know if they'll do that. Yeah, here's the 2-1 pitch. This is grounded. Third, backhand, long throw. Oh, what a sloppy. That was an embarrassment. He could have just might as well roll it.
Yeah, they did it in 2017. If you remember, they got 2 starters in the Yankees. They got Sonny Gray and Jamie Garcia. Remember that? And they went with a 6-man, but it was only for like a short period. So you wonder if they'll do that again.
Hey, you'll never know the way baseball. There are different trends and different things. Maybe they've seen something with their analytics to say, 6-man starter. Do they trust this catcher to run a 6-man starter? I say yes. And one thing that I mentioned earlier before you came on, that no one's giving any credit or acknowledgement, and we hated it. I'm going to be the first one. I couldn't stand it. Was the pitch com? That device that hides the. But I like it. Guess what? The Yankees are using it, and they've been having the best pitching staff in baseball.
It's unbelievable. And they're going deep into games. We don't have to rely on the bullpen 24/7. It's just been a breath of fresh air. And that's what I wanted. I wanted to see these guys go deeper into games. And everybody was telling me, be patient. Once the season gets deeper into the season, you will see that. And we've seen it.
Now, the only concern I have with pitch comp in the playoffs, when these stadiums get extremely abundantly loud, and if you can't hear the calls and you hit the missed signs, you're gonna have issues. And that's all. And I don't want them disrupting the rhythm and the pitching of our pitching staff, especially when we're on the road and we're in a hostile, and especially if we're in Houston, for instance, and the place is loud and they can't hear the call or the plays, and the pitcher's in the rhythm, and because he can't hear it, he won't be able to get in that rhythm and disrupts and starts walking guys and so forth. That's the only thing I have, and then because I'm thinking teams kind of stole and knew how to steal signs from the Yankees in their pitching. That's why they were getting hit.
Oh yeah. Are you concerned about Connor Fluff and not having any home? I mean, like he's a contact hitter, but everybody. I saw people panicking with that. They're like, he's got 0 home runs.
No, because he's not here for that.
Yeah, he's a contact hitter. He's here to get on base, right? Get on base and play D.
Yeah. So Kiermaier's out of the game.
No.
So Brett Phillips is in. And here's a pitch. High fly ball to center field.
Oh, Kiermaier.
Right field, excuse me. Stanton is out there. Yep. So Kiermaier's out, probably with a potential injury.
Paul Goldschmidt on the Cardinals is having a great year. Tatis is still not cleared to swing a bat. That was a real, he gets into a motorcycle accident. I don't know about Tatis. I mean, he's still not cleared to swing a bat.
Here's the pitch in there for a strike. Here's Walls. Walls is 0 for 1. Taylor Walls, 69 pitches for Nestor Cortes. 69. 0-1 count here.
His pitch count is in excellent shape.
And the pitch. Quickly 0-2 the count.
Cortes is pitching a beauty, man. Nice.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Do you agree now, Kevin? We don't want to hear anymore from all these Yankee haters. You guys haven't beaten a real team yet. You haven't beaten a real team yet. Remember all that?
Not yet. Wait, let's wait. I'm just relax. Just enjoy it.
Yeah.
Just it's like when you savor the nice aroma of the wine, the nice red wine.
Yeah, that nice brandy
popped up.
I was gonna say that nice brandy.
Yeah, with a nice brandy,
Yeah.
Just Rizzo makes the catch, so the inning comes to a conclusion there. So no runs, 7 pitches for Cortes. You gotta love it. And we're halfway through here. Yankees with a 1-0 lead. They need to add more runs. So for the Yankees in their half of the 5th, they're gonna have Donaldson, Torres, Hicks, Falefa, and Higashioka.
Nice. So you are happy with Connor Falefa? Do you think he's done the job?
I think so. He's been playing great. One of very good defensive shortstop. Yeah. Him and Gleyber Torres up the middle have that so well locked. Yeah. You got to be pleased. Be catcher.
Yeah, I'm pleased. I just think his defense is a little bit lackluster, but the defense this year is way better than it was last year.
The metrics, the defensive metrics say different. Connor Falefa has a defensive metric really well. Playing very good shortstop. He gets to a lot of balls that you shouldn't, and also, it's sometimes he makes a little mistakes on the easy routine, but all in all, it's phenomenal.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I haven't analyzed the sabermetrics of him, but I know you're right. I just didn't know he was, in terms of hitting wise. I mean, his average is going up now. It's like 280, I think.
271. Oh no, 270 in the mid 270s.
Okay, yeah. So it's rising up.
Yeah. He's a couple. Listen, he's a couple hits away from getting to 280, and if he goes in a slump, he could be at 250. He's like in that swing. He's in that pendulum swing. It's
Who I need to get going on this team with the average wise is LeMahieu, and I'd like to see Rizzo start to. I don't know. Rizzo just stays at 219. He just stays stuck.
But he's there for RBIs and power. You gotta like what he's doing with that.
I know.
I'm okay with Rizzo because when
you need Gleyber, it's a 253.
When you get the two out hits, he just does it. Here's Donaldson, curveball, and Donaldson sends this one to left right field. This is going in the gap. Oh, drop! He dropped it off the glove. He dropped it. Donaldson goes to second, and he's in there with a double.
I would have loved to hear your home run call. I missed it. Damn it.
So Donaldson, that's an error on Phillips. Phillips came in for defensive replacement there for Kiermaier, who Kiermaier went out of the game with an apparent injury. So Phillip and Margot, they didn't want to convey there and right off the glove handle. So that should be an error.
Did you do the back at the track at the wall? You did it right?
Yeah, but not the full. Yeah, it was. Yeah. It wasn't a no. I had to wait because I wasn't sure it was going to go over.
Yeah.
So E8. So Donaldson is on with an error. He's on a two base error. Here's Gleyber, ball outside.
Oh, so Kiermaier got injured. What was the injury?
No, I don't know yet. I'll pass it along once I get the notice from the Tampa Bay. Here's the pitch. Down low, 2 balls and no strikes. So McClanahan maybe a little flustered there at that 1 out, and right now he has runner scoring position.
Oh, Meredith Maraca just said it. Achilles inflammation.
Okay, good job. Look at that. Not even the Tampa people could tell me that. That's why Marakovitz with her big balloons is everywhere. Here's a pitch. 2 balls and 1 strike.
Yeah, they're really banged up now. The Rays. They're getting a lot of injuries. Too many injuries.
Time. So the 2-1 pitch coming. Swing and a miss. Gleyber pitch outside and away. It was a strike too. So he swung at a pitch that was going to hit the strike zone. So the count is even. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Donaldson is on second with a leadoff error from the center fielder. Hit it right off his glove. Stadium looks packed tonight. And the pitch. This one is popped up. Fly ball, center field. Let's see if Donaldson will tag. And he breaks by the catch by the center field. Donaldson tags. He's going to go to third. Donaldson goes there, makes it easy. Situational baseball. Love it.
Yep, me too.
So with 1 out, you got a runner on third. And, of course, you got Aaron Hicks. This is where it gets dicey. Hicks has not been that good.
Nope, it's Aaron Hicks. Why can't he just be left out of the lineup again? Can't stand this guy.
Now they're going to talk it over. Let's see. Maybe they might want to. Man, that's a tough one to put to walk Hicks to go after Isaiah kind of for left. I'm going to say thank you if the Rays do that in this situation. We have a conference on the mound here, pitching coach. With runner at third with 1 out here. Yankees have a 1-0 lead. The game is still close here. Let's see.
Got to get this run in here. This would be great.
Tampa's going to concede the run here. They're going to keep their infield normal depth. My apologies. The infield is in on the grass. They are trying to keep it at a 1-0 game. So big time here. There's a strike. So he's ahead of the count. Now Hicks cannot go fishing. He had a pathetic 2-strike swing last time up. He's got to be patient. He's got to see. He's got a good eye base percentage. Good eye. Let's see. And the pitch. All right, 1-1 to count. Willie, salute Willie Robinson.
I know he's not good at all, Willie. You don't think I know that? I know the guy's straight trash.
But he got a good eye. Let's see. 1-1. Ah. 97 down and away. So it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. He has to protect the strike zone now. I know that's Captain Obvious. That's Captain Obvious. Yes, indeed.
Oh, what a surprise.
And the 1-2 pitch. That's the worst. That's the worst thing that could happen. He back-to-back strikeouts and the
He shouldn't have
Bluebird.
been in this lineup. Aaron Boone, I mean, you can't put this guy in the lineup. He's detrimental to this team. He's a burden.
Yeah, but I think if you would have had Gallo, he would have done the same thing right now too.
I know, but he's just as bad, if not worse. Hicks is terrible. At least Gallo freaking hits a home run every now and then. This guy's terrible.
Johnny Davis, salute, our #1 draft pick. How are you?
This guy's the worst. He's a dumpster fire.
Falefa takes a ball. Now, if you're the Rays, I would walk Falefa and pitch to Higashioka. You have a base open. You have 2 outs here. Higashioka doesn't hit as Falefa hits much contact hitter and much a dangerous hitter.
Now you can see why they pitched to Hicks for. Now you know why they did that. They knew they were going to strike him out.
And the pitch. 2 balls and 1 strike.
Yeah, they weren't going to walk Hicks and pitch to this guy. Huh? He's just a complete waste man. Does nothing right. He can't even hit with bases empty. Hicks.
Are
He's
you
terrible.
serious? Tyrone Woodley now is doing wrestling. My God, he's going to get embarrassed enough in boxing. Now you're going to do wrestling. Here's the pitch. 3-0.
Do you agree? Like that was like a novelty what Hicks did in Minnesota. That was like a joke. He hit 2 home runs. That was like a joke. That was like I think he was taking steroids.
So they're gonna walk him. So they like I said, they wasted all this time. Just put the 4 fingers up.
Yeah, now they're gonna face Higashioka. Oh boy.
That's why when the narrative with the Yankees, it's hard to put a lineup when you have Hicks, Gallo, and Higashioka all in the same.
I'm their order. I wanted Trevino in this lineup. I'm telling you, I love Jose Trevino. I'm a big Trevino fan. That's why. Do you think they need another catcher? Because this guy is not going to cut
Down
it.
low, 1-0. No, I don't think they need another. I wouldn't. I don't want another catcher. As much as we want Wilson Contreras, they're gonna. I like what the pitching staff is going. You can't disrupt what the pitching. You gotta because you want to get a couple of hits here and there, and the pitching staff suffers. It doesn't. No, I'd rather have a lights out pitching staff. There's a high fly ball. If it's fair, it's gone, and it is gone. Home run. Hi, Higashioka. Domo arigato, Mr. Higashioka with the home run. Wow, a broken clock is correct twice a day, and Higashioka hits it away. Yankees take a 4-0 lead. So you walk kind of Falefa and Higashioka with the home run stroker makes it 4-0. Wow.
Beautiful. This team's for real, man. This Yankee team is just what a special team this is, man. We're experiencing something really special this year. This is going to be a magical carpet ride.
Swing and a miss by.
It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of excitement. A lot of fun.
The Yankees at bats are as hot as the days in Orlando and in summer nights. Hot. Today was 100 degrees. Here's the 0-1 pitch. It's LeMahieu now.
Oh, that was a hit. Oh,
and now it's going to drop. It's dropping. No, good call there by Rosario. Boy, that center fielder Phillips is having an adventure out there.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun summer.
So the Yankees get 3 runs here on 2 hits. No errors. They leave no one on. They're up 4-0 here. So they put a 4 spot on this pitching, and all it does is help Nestor Cortes, especially when they're fighting for the ERA title in the American League. I love it.
Me too. Wow, even Higashioka freaking joins the hit parade. It's unbelievable. It's
not Hicks.
Yeah, not Hicks though. No. No, Hicks is the odd one out. He's the weak link. Yep. He's always been this team.
Man, I mean, Caputo, I am still struggling from the Rangers playoff with the cold.
Okay,
I am still struggling with that. I can't get this head cold or nothing. And it's freaking 100 degrees outside.
It was a tough loss.
It's 100 degrees outside, and I can't get this head cold or nothing out.
Oh, geez. It's 100 degrees over there?
Yeah. It's 100 today at work. Today at work, it was 100. I had to leave. I said, I can't.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I couldn't stay. At 12 o'clock, I was like, I got to go. I couldn't.
Yeah.
I'll finish it tomorrow. There's no rush. You know, it's like, oh.
It's okay. I still can't believe they lost that series. That was a choke.
Oh, but the heat, man. And I've been battling that since that weekend. I've been battling since
I know it. With that. And I know you feel. I was going through a cold too. I got over it, so I know how it feels. I wouldn't wish it on anybody. I hope you feel better.
And it's not COVIDity. I have the tests and all that. Nope.
Yeah.
It's just a congested. Oh man.
Yeah.
So Cortes, now we go to the 6th inning here. Cortes has been blessed with a 4-run lead here as Jerome salutes Caputo, our guys from the Philippines. Now, Caputo, did you get to watch NXT last night?
No, you know, I'm not.
But you had to watch it. There was a special assignment for the NXT, and we'll get to that in a second. He's ahead of the count 0-1 to Diaz. Diaz rips one center field. This might go out of the park. Nope, that goes off the wall, and that's going to be a ground rule double. So Yandy Diaz has been the only one hitting.
After a freaking 3-run home run, he gives up a double. I mean, thank God that wasn't a home run, right?
In there for a ball, 1-0.
Well, they say the best thing to drink when you have a cold is brandy or whiskey. They say. I heard those are the two. I don't know about Bacardi. I think brandy is probably the best.
No. I tried that and that made it worse.
Really? So you did try the brandy and it didn't work?
No. I tried a Cuba Libre and that made it worse. I just sprayed it.
Don't drink that. You're supposed to drink wine is supposed to be the best thing to drink. What do they say?
I didn't know. I gotta buy. I don't have any of that right now. I draw my Johnny Walker Black.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, the brandy is definitely a miracle worker because every time I've had a cold, I drank wine and it made it go away. It's unbelievable.
So it's 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Here's the 1-2 pitch. It's fouled out of play. So it's still 1-2.
Trust me, I would love Aaron Hicks. I would want nothing more than Aaron Hicks to get released or get traded. But it looks like maybe don't want to trade this bum because they owe it. They feel like they owe it all to Hicks because he's got 3 years left and he's making $30 million on the 3. Oh my God, it's just a joke. What a joke! What a terrible contract that was. That had to be the worst contract. Would you agree that's worse than Ellsbury? I think it is.
No, you're getting production. I mean, he's still there. Ellsbury, Dingleberry, he would just witness protection. Always injured.
I know, but this guy's always injured too. He plays like 60 games a year, Hicks.
But he's playing. He's there. It's like Dingleberry. You never knew when he was coming back. At
least Ellsbury was talented when he was healthy.
So here's the 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner at second with a leadoff double. Let's see. Cortes trying to look for a strikeout.
I mean, yeah, I know what you mean. But Ellsbury was actually a good ball player in his day. I mean, with the Red Sox.
Ramirez, the right-hander. Here's the pitch. Sidearm. Ooh. So the count is even 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ball loose there. And, man.
I don't know what's going on in this inning.
A little sloppy there.
Yeah, it's like what happened. It's like
the ball is loose when the catcher throws the ball back to the pitcher and the ball's live. And
see, this is why I don't like Higashioka. This is why he's no good.
No,
you have a
Cortes just
4-0
missed
lead.
it. Cortes just missed it.
You got a 4-0 lead, man. Come on, you can't it seems like he's getting unraveled in this inning.
Yes, ginger. Ginger's good. I have ginger tea. I've been drinking.
Oh yeah, and ginger tea, of course. I mean,
That's the best. That is the best.
Yeah. Yeah, and ginger tea, of course, all of that.
They're checking for concussion. Yeah.
So, what the hell has he got? Is Higashioka dumb or something? He really hit him in the head?
It was Cortes.
How did he get hit in the head?
I'll tell you the pitch count right now. He's at 81 pitches. I don't think he finishes the game, or maybe an inning more. But let's see if he gets out of here, though. Here's the pitch. This is popped up. Foul ball, and Rizzo again in foul territory, and Rizzo makes the play.
You don't think he finishes the game? Cortes is fine. What do you mean, he doesn't finish the game?
No, he don't go a complete game. He's at 82 pitches.
Oh,
yeah.
Another
inning or two.
Another inning.
One more inning at least.
Yeah.
Unless if they score here, then Buffon will be Poon will go nuts to try to see if he goes to.
He got hit in his head. He didn't move out of the way. Did you see that? He should be okay. I don't know what happened in that play.
So with one out here, here's Manuel Margot with a runner at third with less than 2 outs, 1 out. So they could score on an infield. Yankees receive the run as they get an out here. This is popped up, and it goes foul back out of play. Yeah. So it's 0-1 the count.
Jerome, he's not going to finish the whole game. He'll probably go one more inning at the most, and that's it.
Maybe, because he's at 83 pitches, Jerome. Usually 95, 92 pitches with Cortes. Here's a pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's where he likes to pitch, Jerome. I don't think they'll let him go to 100+ pitches. So the 1-1 pitch, swing and a miss, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
I tell you, Nestor's a tough kid, though. I mean, this guy is he's like a bulldog. I mean, it looks like he's okay from that hit on the head back in. God.
Yeah, it wasn't directly. It hit the glove and it bounced. And
yeah, like
he might have lost it in the lights or something.
Yeah.
So here's the 1-2 pitch. A big strikeout would be wonderful here. Nope, down and low. So the count is even at 2 balls and 2 strikes to count.
What was that? I feel like it came from the house. It is a bird outside.
So Waldy Peralta's starting warm up. So he's getting loose. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Grounded to third. That's a base hit. So an RBI here. Margot will have a double. So an RBI double for Margot. And they have another running scoring position here. So 4-1 here.
He's starting to lose it now. You got a 4-0 lead, man. You got to shut the door. Come on. You can't get this team. You can't let this team get back into the game. Come on, man. It was 4-0. Oh my God.
So the ball up high, Rosarena, dangerous hitter here, 1-0. Up again, 2-0. Now, if I'm maybe Matt Blake should come out and talk with him, just to break up the little continuity here. But let's see.
I don't know what's going on in this inning. He was pitching, he was cruising. He slowed down.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. Just missed 3-0. Yeah, I don't know why they're gonna wait. They should have had a conference. As soon as he went 2-0, they should have. Higashioka should have went and talked.
Now it's 3-0. This is crazy. You have 4-0 lead, man. You can't blow a lead like that. Oh my God.
Chapman is returning soon. What is going on, Angelo? Salute, Angelo. Awesome to see you. Angelo. Salute. Chapman is returning soon. He'll be back. He'll be coming back. So runner at first and second now. With one out, now Matt Blake comes out. Cortes. No, but Aaron Boone removes him up here. Wow. Okay. I think maybe because he got hit in the head, they just want to be just in case. I'm okay with that. As much as I knocked Boone, and he likes to, hey, look at me and making. I think that was the right call because of the ball hitting him in the head there with the miss with the glove. I think I'm all right with that. No.
I mean, I don't know. I thought he could at least won one more inning. Maybe he did. I don't know.
Nah, he got hit. If he wouldn't have got hit in the head, you gotta.
Oh
wow! The Avalanche up 2-0. Oh, good. I hope they sweep the freaking Lightning. Caputo and Angelo. I didn't know that Capo was a healthy scratch. I thought he was injured. Capo was a healthy scratch. What in the heck did Gallant do? Why? You got Capo a healthy scratch when him and the kid line. I'm just he might not have been getting the forechecks, but you're gonna bring in Hunt, who hasn't played at all. He was intimidated. It was like we lost. My God, it was, and of course you got Strome was injured. We saw that he has an issue. He's gonna get some surgery, and guys are down, and you healthy scratch Capo. I don't get that. I know Gallant is good coach. He got the young team, the Golden Knights to the Stanley Cup. He's a good coach, but man, he does that next year. Man, Barry Trotz is out there. You bring Barry Trotz has a good record as a head coach. I know you don't want to change head coach after another year, but man, that kind of when I heard that, I was like, what did Kako do? Did he break team rules? Did he break character something? No, it's just a healthy scratch because he thought it. I was like, no, I was like, my God, that you don't do that on your do or die game. No, not this far.
Yeah,
come on.
I was just gonna say, but what you just did now is you got to rely on this bullpen to get the job done again. Now we got to play.
Yeah. Let's see. Waldy Peralta, circle of trust, 20 games, a record of 1-0, 1.620 ERA for Peralta, 22 innings, 22 and a third of innings, 6 walks, 6 strikeouts, and of course their opponents are batting 192. So he has not given up a home run this season, and he's been pitched well. Usually when we see him, we kind of cringe, but yeah, he has, and then he doesn't give an explanation, Angelo. Kako was the number 1-2 draft pick. Give me a reason. There's a lot of investment in this kid. And also, if you want to trade him, you got to give me something. I mean, nothing is like, here's the pitch down low. He said the right things. I'm going to come back. I'm going to come back stronger and better, next year. But, man. So 1-0 count here. Now we're starting to get a little bit agitated. And here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. So 1 ball, 1 strike the count. Let's see.
This Wandy Peralta, I don't know, man. You got to get a double play. That's it. You think it's the DP right here.
Yankees trying to go over the double play. Here's a pitch. Foul.
What pisses me off is they had a 4-0 lead.
So it's a foul. So it's 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. So he's ahead of the count, Peralta. Now he could expand the zone a little and see if these hitters could get themselves out. Yankees trying to set up for a double play here. The lefty Peralta, the right-handed Perales, who's 0 for 2, by the way. Here's a pitch. This ball is grounded. Here's one. Rizzo tags, and now he throws back to third, and no. just in case.
Yeah, but he didn't get to third. I thought that would have been a double play, right?
He dropped it, I think. So they get one out there on a fielder's choice.
They got to win this game. Come on, man. Who the hell was that fell down like that?
He never tagged him, though. I don't think he tagged him, dude.
He didn't tag him. That's Rizzo. He couldn't have missed the tag.
The Rays are going to challenge this.
That's BS.
They're going to challenge. I would challenge it. This is a big part in the game right here. Oh, God. Phil Cuzzy.
He tagged him. No, come on. He tagged him with the ball. That's BS. They're such babies because they don't want to lose the game. I mean, I think that was a good view, right? I think he tagged
Let me
him.
see. Let me see this play here. Oh, he got him.
Yeah, what the hell is this? What is Kevin Cash talking about?
Oh my God! But remember, I'm listening to the Tampa feed, and they're like, "They didn't tag him. They didn't tag him." They're passionate. These guys are the most homerous clowns. The run is out. You lose your challenge, you clowns. Oh no, Tampa's on board 2-1. Now they're challenging the replay system. They said it was false. Oh my God.
It was okay. I mean, for that.
That Brian Anderson and Wayne Stats are the worst. What the hell was that? You cheer that crap? That was wow, that was a bad dynamite match there.
Yeah, why is Tampa Bay's announcers so they're so into it?
Swinging and miss. Oh, they're the worst, dude. They're nauseating. So he's ahead of the count 0-1.
Yeah, you hear these other baseball announcers, they actually get it. They actually make fun of the players.
Here in the pitch. Outside, 1-1 strike. So runners in the corner now here. One ball, one strike here. Here's Rene Pinto. He's with 1-1 count here. He's 0 for 2. With 2 outs here. Yankees up by 3. But he got runners in the corner here. Big part here. Tying run at the plate. Here's the pitch. This ball is popped up. Fly ball. Right field line. Towards that corner. And
foul ball. Thank God. Oh, boy. That was fair for
foul
you.
Ball. Oh, I thought it. Stanton making a
wow, he almost had it. He actually could have had that too. That ball.
He could have had it, and he also could have gotten
hurt. Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't worth trying to catch then.
Did they want to? They kind of want to challenge this. Oh no, they can't challenge this.
Come on, just strike him out. Now you got to go with the bullpen again. I mean, the bullpen's been really good, but I was hoping Nestor pitch at least 7.
So 1 ball, 2 strikes count. Margot on third. Paredes at first. Not a lot of speed, and the pitch. Oh, just missed down low.
Phillips looks like this guy looks like he's a 12-year-old. Phillips. Yeah.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him. So the Rays get 1 run here. They on a couple hits. And they leave 2 men on. We go now to the Yankees 6th inning, bottom of the 6th inning. Yankees up 4-1. 4-1, looking to add that, get that run back here. And get a 4-run lead. Now, Caputo, I told you the assignment. I've asked you to watch NXT last night. There was an assignment. There was a reason why you had to watch NXT live
Was
yesterday.
it because of Stone Cold?
Here it is. Take a look at the picture. Who do you see on the USA Network?
Oh, you? Yeah. Okay, I didn't know it. I didn't know you were on it.
Yeah, live and colored, giving the salute there to
Nice.
the JEDI Network. Yes, we'll be on the next following 2 weeks on the USA Network in NXT Live.
Okay, yeah, I didn't know it first.
Yes. We need a picture. We need a current picture of you because we want to make a Caputo fathead to take to NXT and have the Caputo fathead. We're gonna make you a superstar.
I don't want that. No thanks. No, I don't want that.
So when we're on the USA Network, we're gonna have the Caputo fathead, and you're gonna be.
No, that's not happening.
Never say never, my friend.
Don't put that, please.
You be a star.
Nah.
I said, look, it's the Caputo.
Ooh. No, thanks. Why would you want to do that? That's like being a troll. Come on. I don't want that.
I'm not being a troll. We're making you famous, man.
I don't want to be famous.
You'll have the NXT people chanting your name. Caputo. They're like, who is this guy? And they well, go, I'm looking for your show. It's over, Yanks. Phenomenal.
Yeah, Nestor got lazy there with that ball. He made it bounce off his head. I mean, how about trying to catch the ball moving
There
out?
you go. Maria wants a fat head. We'll do a fat head of Maria. Yankee fan, number 1. Stanton. We're going to put Maria Stanton. There we go. Here's Judge. Oh, that was a low pitch. They call that a strike. So the Tampa starter's still out there.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he's still out there.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
And the pitch. McClanahan is still out there at 86 pitches. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Judge is 1 for 2. Of course, the 1 hit was the big home run in the first inning. And here's the 1-1 pitch. Curveball. Oh, that was not a strike, but they called it. Judge not liking it either. So 1 ball, 2 strike count. Go ahead, Mike.
I was going to say, Cortes could also be up for a Cy Young this year, too.
Yeah, he is. He is in contention. Here's the 1-2 pitch. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
But he's probably gonna start the All-Star game, right? I would think. You hear me?
Say again, Caputo.
I think he's gonna start the All-Star game.
If he strikes out, Judge.
Wow.
So no, I was listening. That I was about to comment was the broadcasting on the Tampa side said, "Oh, that home run from Judge was only been 1 home run in 1 park and only Yankee Stadium." So they're crying that it was a Yankee Stadium home run at Judge.
Yeah, they always do. Oh, they all complain now. These teams and these fans and these announcers, because the Yankees are so good this year, so everybody's got beef with them now.
So in 1 away here, here's Rizzo.
Looks like we're back to being the evil umpire.
1-0.
But I was saying Cortes will start the All-Star game, I think.
Why am I playing that?
Oh my God!
Rizzo lines. But the shift, the shift. Have fun, Rays, because when the shift is banned, your team is the Rays are going to be garbage. But all these things are anti-Rays.
You think so? You think they'll be a garbage team?
Oh yeah, they don't pay no money. I mean, they could scout and develop, but all these little gimmicks.
Why did they re-sign Juan DeFranco? I thought they're cheap and they don't keep anybody. Why did they keep Franco?
They're very hard to tell you why. Because the Yankees probably paid for that. Oh, the Dodgers actually.
The Dodgers?
The Dodgers probably paid for him to be there. You know, the revenue sharing. When they go over the luxury tax, these money goes to teams like Tampa, Oakland, Kansas City, and they don't invest in their teams. Here's the pitch.
The Rays usually are cheap and they let all their guys go because they have a $40 million payroll? So,
something like that. We got some bullpen action. Ryan Thompson for the Rays warming up.
Come on, Stan. Hit a home run. Knock him out.
Here's the pitch. Down low. 2 balls and 1. Strikes. Well, the Mets are taking on the chin 5-1.
Wow.
The Mets are falling behind 5-1. The Mets need a win. The Mets are playing well too, but
the Mets are
Atlanta's hot though.
Oh, the Braves are on fire. Are they winning again, the Braves?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
They're on fire.
They don't lose. They do what Oakland did. What Oakland did when they won.
Swing and a miss. 3-2. Yeah, but the thing is, they're 5.5, and it's taking them to do this Herculean type of run. And the Mets just got to win series. They win series, they'll withstand this onslaught. Here's a 3-2 pitch coming to Stanton, and he fouls that off.
Yeah, everybody's jealous that we're the best team in baseball again. Like I was saying, the Yankees are back to being the evil empire because now everybody hates us again. You know what? I love it. I love it. Good.
Here's a 3-2 pitch. Curveball. Stanton. Center field. It's going to stay in the ballpark. Phillips comes in, makes the catch. So 1-2-3 goes the Yankees. So we go to the 7th inning here. Yankees still up 3-1. No runs, no hits, no error. And we go to the 7th inning.
Do you think Cortes did a good job?
Cortes did a good job. Despite the fact he did a good job. He did a good job. And
he gave up a couple of hits and he walked a lot of guys, but
they just had one bad inning, and it was just one run there. And of course, I think if he would have not got hit with misplayed that.
Yeah, well, I was just gonna say, I think that had something to do with it. I think that kind of
it did.
But he's fine. He's not gonna go on the injured list because of that.
No. But it also could mess up your timing, your balance, pitching.
If I was him, I would just put like an ice pack on it, like you try to. Obviously, they'll give him a treatment. They do that concussion protocol. I don't know if he's going to go through that, but. And what happened to Clint Frazier? The guy was never the same ever again. He had the vertigo, dizziness.
Yeah, and that too. Clint Frazier thought he was going to come to New York and break some havoc on the Yankee organization, and he got TFA.
Yeah.
I felt bad for him. I felt real bad for him because, not for nothing, I like Clint Frazier. I thought he had a good hit. I know the injuries hurt him badly, but
yeah,
man, I felt bad when they DFA'd him. I was like, man, could you at least let him play the Yankee series? I mean, you came in here, you made a spectacle of yourself as an organization, Chicago. You guys stunk. You could have kept Frazier up there, and maybe would have got some lightning in a bottle, and maybe jumpstart his career seeing the Yankees, but. Oh, well, it's like, that's not my team.
I guess Wandy's going to still pitch this inning, right?
No, I don't think so. Let me see if they're still in the commercial break. I don't think Peralta pitches this inning.
I don't really like him pitching multiple innings either. Yep, he's back in.
Then I'm pretty sure just for one batter for batter.
I don't know about multiple innings. I mean, a lot of these relievers, I'm wary of the multiple innings. The only one that can pitch like that.
It's a left-hander. It's going to be Phillips. Swing and a miss.
Have you heard from the Pope lately? Like, they ever come on and say hi?
No, I haven't seen him. I haven't seen him in a while. Bobby is missing in action.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with him.
And the 0-1 pitch coming. Here's the pitch. In there for a strike.
Oh, cool. You're at the game? That's awesome.
Who's at the game?
This guy.
JD. JD De Luna. Salute. JD's everywhere. He was at the playoff game. He was at the strikeout, swing and a miss. So JD, man, salute, man. Bro.
Yeah, Kevin, I'm sorry. Kevin, you know who he reminds me of Wandy Peralta a little bit? You remember that closer on the Detroit Tigers? Jose Valverde. Remember
Yeah,
Jose?
my friend. That's my friend. I got pictures. Did I show you my picture with me and Jose Valverde? We're good
No, I
friends.
never saw the pictures.
I'll get it for you. For you. I'll have it to you next stream. Because right now it's.
But yeah, Jose Valverde, underrated closer. I remember he talked all that trash to the Yankees. Remember he said we're going to beat them, and that guy was a little bit of.
You know why he was trolling me? Because we were friends, and every spring training I will have we would spend hours talking, and I would tell him, and he always tells me in there for 2 balls and no strike. He would tell me, why you always come talk to me and hang out with me, and you never always come with your Yankee jersey? Because you never give me one of your jerseys. So that's how we started off, and every year we will talk and take pictures together. And I wish I had I have the camera phone. But he was a nice guy. Very nice guy, man. Very nice guy.
I'm sure he's a nice guy in real life.
3-0, but I told him why he never signed with the Yankees. He said they never offered him a contract.
Yeah, I remember he was with the Diamondbacks too.
3-0 count here. And let's see if he walks him and Boone gets him. No, 3-1.
3-1. Has to get out of this. Hope he gets like a pop-up. Trey too. Wow. I tell you, this guy's been very good.
In there for breaking news. Jose Melo, check it out. Mavs trade for Christian Wood. Whoa. That is big news there. Christian Wood. That's a good move for Dallas. Very good move. Struck him out, swinging, got him there. So Peralta comes back. So El Super comes back and gets the strikeout. Oh, yes, El Super.
Kevin, it's Wandy vision.
Well, yeah, I call him a Super. Super. Yeah. From the buildings in Manhattan. The supers that have all the keys. Yeah, that's what he looks like. So 2 away here. Here's Brohan, who's 0 for 2. Wow, that's a big up there. Thanks for the breaking news, Dan. Chef Dan, of course, my partner here on the JEDI Network, breaking the news, NBA.
So wait, is that a big move for the Mavericks?
It is. It's a solid move there. Christian Wood is a very good player. He gets out of Houston. He goes over to Dallas. And the pitch. Foul. 1-1. Also, he doesn't have to change his driver's license. It's the same state. All that is not bad.
Yeah. Is he a starting player or a bench player?
No, he's a starting center.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Center, forward, but Dallas needs that. That's a great move there. In the pitch, ground ball, right to third. Donaldson, pot picks, fires in time. So we go to the 7th inning stretch. 1, 2, 3 inning. Peralta gets it, and we'll take a break here, and we'll be right back. We're back from the 7th inning stretch. For the Yankees, you have Donaldson, Torres, Hicks, and of course Caputo bailed out. New pitcher for the Rays. So Ryan Thompson will take over. So McClanahan gave up 4 runs here. He got 6 good innings. It was good. You could say a quality start there, 98 pitches. He gave up 3 hits, 4 earned runs. 4 runs, 1 of them was earned. So as he gets his warm-up pitches, Chef Dan, if you're still listening here, if you want to come on back and tell us about the ramifications of the trade, you could in between innings and come on in on the broadcast. You have the key to come in, so let us know on what your thoughts, your instant reaction on that. If you're listening, if you're So the Yankees got a 3-run lead. Donaldson's 0 for 2. So Thompson finishing up his warm-up pitches. Donaldson, who'll reach on an error. He's 0 for 2. So right-hander versus right-hander. And the pitch. First ball swinging, and this ball is in the left field, and right there, 1 pitch, 1 out. So Margot was right there, run right in the right location. So here's Torres, who's 0 for 1, walked in the second. And the pitch. Did he go? He did not. He held. So it's 1 ball, no strike to count. The Yankees are up 4-1 here. We are in the bottom of the 7th inning with 1 out. Yankees took the first game of this 3-game series. We'll have Chef Dan. We'll bring in Chef Dan in a moment here. Chef Dan will break down that trade. We have breaking news. Gleyber Torres sends this one to center field. It's going to stay in the ballpark. And caught. And there's 2 quick outs here. So once the inning comes to a conclusion, we're going to give it to Chef Dan to break in. And he's going to have some insights on the Mav trade for Christian Woods, a little NBA basketball. Those that are watching along for the first time, Chef Dan is my partner on the JEDI Network, one of the hosts of many different programs from MMA Weekly with Austin and Chef Dan, as well as the Chef Dan Giants Report, and many more programs. The Ranger Town Republic, and he is here, my partner in crime. Here's Hicks.
Yes.
Takes a pitch in for a strike. Caputo was in the building, and of course, I think the hot dogs were ready. It's Castro. Here's a pitch. In there for a strike. 0-2.
Oh man, the Mets are taking it rough right now.
Yeah, they're now
down.
10-1.
Yep.
Yeah, I know. Angelo was in the building from the Rangers. Big Met fan as well.
Yes, he is.
JD the Luna is in the Yankee Stadium right now. JD was at the Ranger game, and man, JD's I gotta be friends with him, man. And when he comes down here and just so he get me into these places, man.
Yeah, he's connected. He's well connected.
Yeah, he's well connected. Yeah. Let me find out you're not friends with a Worldwide West there.
Well, I mean, all I'm gonna say is there were playoff games that this man was at.
Yep.
He was at those
Swing and a
playoff games.
miss.
At the
I was
Garden.
starstruck. I was starstruck with Jay Boogie, the closer. Now JD the Luna said, "Here, hold my beer." I'm like, "Whoa, we got
Yep.
some heavy hitters
Yep.
up in
Yep.
here, man." Man. So take it away. Where the inning comes to no runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the 8th inning. Chef Dan is all yours.
Okay, so essentially what the Mavericks have done is they've traded for Christian Wood, and what they've sent over to the Houston Rockets is a combination of the 26th pick in the draft, Boban Marjanovic, Sterling Brown, Trey Burke, and Marquise Chris. That's a move that the Mavericks figure it's a buy low. It's a buy low, sell high kind of move where you can essentially what Christian Wood provides for them is a scoring punch on the block. He can also stretch because he's in that vein of what Mavericks want. They want a big that can make their own, get their own scoring on the block, but have the ability to stretch out, which is why a name like Julius Randle was at some points last year and the year before that was a name that they were interested in. You add in the fact that he's from the Dallas area, those were the reasons why they wanted a big like that. So Christian Wood fits into what they want. Any other notes people want to have about Christian Wood? They're not getting him for defense. He is not a defender. He's not a defender.
Not a rim protector. Okay.
He's not a rim protector. He's not a defender.
Okay.
He can play some defense, but he's not known to be a defender. He's known to be a scoring punch and someone that doesn't necessarily need the ball in his hands to be effective scoring. So is it a match made in heaven with Luka Doncic? On the offensive side, yes. On the defensive side, they have a lot more questions to answer.
All right. I got another couple questions as Miguel Castro finished up his warm-up and 23 games, 3-0, 2.89 ERA, 2.89 in 18 2/3 of an inning, with giving up 10 walks, 19 strikeouts. So he has 19 scoreless appearances so far. So Castro was brought over from the Mets, and he's been really good sent here. The Mets and the Yankees rarely make a trade, and both Castro has come over and been a different person. I thought you would Buck Showalter. Castro would have kept Castro because he pitched for Showalter, but we take advantage here. He takes throw-ins a strike here. First pitch to Yanni Diaz, who's 2 for 3 in there for a strike. And Castro looks much younger without the facial hair and looks really good. His fastball has a lot of life. Here's the pitch. And this ball is foul, so he quickly ahead of the count 0-2. My question with you with the Dallas Mavericks here, I think it's going to work Christian Woods and Luka Doncic the way, and with Spencer Dinwiddie, they have it now. It does. Let me ask you this: with that move, do you think now Brunson returning or not?
I don't know. Okay, cap wise, I don't know what the cap looks like after this trade. I'd have to speak to some people that specialize in the cap, but before this trade, if they re-sign Jalen Brunson, they were going to be all right. They would have had a cap table. They would have been paying on table $178 million. That means they would have incurred a luxury tax of 62 to 68 million, something like that. Overall, Dallas would have been paying close to 230 to 240 million dollars in luxury tax.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. Can they still sign Jalen Brunson? My guess is after this trade and not having to pay a draft pick like 26th overall, which it doesn't put that much of a dent in your cap table. My guess is they can still sign him, but after that, that's it.
0-2 the count here with one away, and the 0-2 pitch misses, 1 ball, 2 strike. I see that there. It'd be interesting. It's interesting to see with Mark Cuban doesn't mind spending the money because hey, one thing I give about Cuban and he tells us try to bring in players to make moves, to bring type of players, and this popped up. Short right field, and Zan makes the play. There's 2 quick outs here. At least he tries to go for it, even though, we might say, oh, well, he doesn't bring the blockbuster players in there, but he tries. Spencer Dinwiddie, Kristaps Porzingis, now Christian Wood. Take a flyer, and he's got the main chip there, which is Luka Doncic. He's just got to try the right combination to see if they just gravitate and play together as a collective group.
I agree with you to some extent. I just want to put it out there that I know we say Mark Cuban is willing to spend, and he is. It's just that he's only been in the luxury tax one time.
Right. That's true.
So
that's true.
He hasn't, he's been willing to spend, but there is a table that there is a limit that he's willing to say, you know what, this isn't for me.
Remember, billionaires, well, he's a self-made billionaire or millionaire, whatever the case is. There's a base hit, and this is going to go all the way to the wall. Hicks now lofts to get the ball. It gets to the ball, and that's a double. So 2-out double for Marco. Where what I'm saying was he tries to at least get players there and try to bring in some fresh talent, and you gotta like that. Caputo's back.
So
did you get your hot dogs?
no, I didn't get no hot dogs.
Oh, I thought you were getting hot dogs.
No.
So we got a runner at second with 2 outs here. A Rosarena at bat here. In there for a strike.
Why this guy sucks?
And the pitch. Whoa, it hit him in the butt. A Rosarena.
Got no control, Castro.
He just, oh, and you know what the commentator says? I don't think that tickles. Really?
Really? That's like getting crossed over and the announcer going, I don't think that was fun for him.
Oh no, he's fine. He got hit. He got hit in his bony ass. He's all right.
Now he just brought the timing up. This is why Castro doesn't have any command, and he can't locate his pitches. If he has the command, he's actually really good, but he's got no control. He walks the ballpark too. And the Mets traded this piece of trash to the Yankees.
You don't like Castro? He's fine.
I don't know.
That's what he is. What he is. Oh, he got hit in the thigh. I thought it was in the rear end, but
boy, G-Man Troy's up. This is gonna be a tie game.
Oh no, I don't like that guy. So G-Man Troy.
I don't know why in the hell would you go with Castro in this inning when Peralta was lights out. He was. Well, I would have pitched him another.
You couldn't pitch him. Then you lose him for a couple of days and.
Oh no, that's true.
What's going on here?
Well, Lucas Licky. Oh no, not him.
Why are the umpires getting together here?
Who the hell knows?
So G-Man Choi.
I like. That's not true. I didn't say I didn't like Wandy Peralta. I don't know what you're talking about. I said Wandy Peralta was pitching great. What do you mean I don't like like anybody on the Yankees. I'm a Yankee fan. How are you talking about?
That's the cap.
What fan are you, Will? What fan are you?
Give me a minute. I got.
It's not even really funny. That was so funny.
Stop it, Michael.
You don't like anybody? Are you a retard?
Easy. What's going on here? What's going on here? Something's going on here with the umpires. G-Man Choi wasn't announced as a pinch hitter.
This is nonsense. Should have been out of the inning already. What a joke. Just stalling the game.
There's a little delay here.
I would bring in Lucas Licky.
Yeah. That's a Lucas Licky.
So he's not allowed to bring in another reliever. That's what they're fighting. That's dumb. Why is that a problem?
I know what you meant, Willie Robinson, but yeah, Caputo, they just rile you up sometimes to rile you up. That's it.
What is going on here? What in the world is going on here? So I don't know what's going on, guys. There's some conference here. We could have kept talking about basketball. I don't know what's going on here.
They haven't.
Well, earlier in the chat, Chef Dan, since now we got a little time, Jose Melo broke some news here. Rumors. I don't know how here it is. It's that they're Knicks trying to trade with Sacramento for the 4th pick, letting Randall go. Negotiations are confirmed by the sources, and then they were talking about the holdup is either a core piece and Quickly or Sims along with that. I don't know, but Quickly though, I wouldn't want to give Quickly. Who's gonna point guard? You're gonna if you pick the number 4th pick, you still need a backup or a point guard. I mean, it's like.
I don't know how Randall and Sabonis work together on the same court.
That's another one too. I mentioned that myself,
I
know you said Sabonis might move him if they trade for Randall. I don't know.
I like that's the move Sabonis where for what? Where are you gonna move him? The only place you could move him is back into the Eastern Conference.
Correct.
Because no Western this is the thing that I everyone knows, right? The mandate is out for the Kings. They want to make the playoffs. That's what they want. It's just like I'm gonna ask you guys, like, I know we like saying sometimes like, oh, it's just another franchise and they haven't done much, so they're dumb and they're gonna make the dumb move anyways. It's like so people say the same thing about Knicks fans. So I don't take that into account. And sometimes when someone, proposes an asinine trade for the Knicks, I don't even, I don't give it any credence because I know that I will. Sorry, give me a moment. That was an impressive run. Yeah, they just got to third base there in the Mets game.
This is like the most boring thing I ever saw in my life.
But yeah, there is no franchise. Just because we think one franchise hasn't done something in a long time, that doesn't give us the automatic right to assume, hey, it's just a whole bunch of dummies in that front office. That's what people think about the Knicks right now, even though Leon Rose hasn't been proven, he hasn't been proactive in certain areas, yeah, but he hasn't done anything that has been dumb as far as I can say. He hasn't done anything that make you think he's absent of mind or doesn't have a plan. So when I don't know, when someone says Randall and Sabonis could work in Sacramento, or it couldn't work, but Sacramento doesn't know any better. That part of the reason why they're trying to get into the playoffs is so they could know better, and that means they're going to make certain moves that they feel isn't going to be in the best interest for them. And I think a move like that isn't in the best interest. It sucks to say this, but as a Knicks fan, realistically looking at the landscape around us, I realistically think that our best case, the most realistic case, is Randall's going to be back on the squad. If we want to move him, it looks like the closest we can move him is the next trade deadline. But after that, no. There's no team out there.
They're trying to do it now before the draft because that kicker, the trade kicker.
But we made the trade kicker.
Right, but
you're trying to find a team to save you from yourself.
Yeah. They didn't know he was. Yeah. I guess they made it incisive. And they still don't know what's going on with the Yankee. We haven't stopped calling the game. Is that the umpires are convening? What happened was they have a pitching conference, and then G-Man Choi was announced, and Boone wants to make a pitching change. I don't know if they allow him to or they won't, because now you have a lefty, and he has a lefty warming up to go lefty on lefty. But we got to see if Major League Baseball allows it. I don't get what's the holdup here. It's a simple rule, but it is turned out to be 10 minutes of stoppage here.
Come on. Sterling Marte is hurt.
Caputo left. I guess the hot dogs were ready.
Sterling Marte's right hand is hurt right now.
Or the hot pockets.
It'd have to be the hot pockets. The hot pockets are ready.
Willie Robinson got him riled up, and he said, "I'm out of here."
Yep. He said, "I can't take it anymore."
Someone needs to get him some edibles or some brownies. So he could...
Bro, I might have something for Caputo for my around my birthday time. If he lets me know where he's at, I might have some gummy bears for him. Some special gummy bears.
He looks like more of a sweet tooth. Like George Costanza, he likes Bosco. You're a chocolatey guy, so he needs some brownies. He needs some
what?
Yeah.
And the brownies, you know what? Yeah, I was just say that. The brownies, when you're baking them, they have a lot more fat in them, so they can contain more of that calming effect that you want.
Oh God.
Ay, capullo.
Oh, this is a game that was going so quick, and it was like, oh man, we'll be under a certain amount of out.
And MLB.
And then the freaking hot dogs are gonna get burned. Whoa, what time? It must be 9:30. Yep, like 9:30. They always squash. They put the 4 women wrestling in AEW at 9:30, but no one really gives a crap. But people are cheering this time. Thunder Rosa now. Come on.
I Kev, I love you. I'm not watching AEW. I love you, brother. I'm not watching AEW because my God, is that it's ABW, all botch wrestling, man.
I like messing with Caputo because he sometimes gets so uptight and funny guy. I just love reading that comment.
Yeah.
So we're doing a bullpen change here, and finally, after Major League Baseball allows Boone to do it, we're in a commercial waiting for it to change.
How much time was that taken off right there?
It must have been like 20 minutes, to be honest with you.
Oh my gosh.
Oh wow, the Orioles and Blue Jays are tied at 6-all. Thank you for that one because that's big for the Yankees. Now, what's all this hold up? Oh my God. Yeah, you could do that. I don't know what they was. This is a little league rule. When I managed Little League, you could go visit your pitcher, you could talk to the pitcher and leave. And if you leave the past the line of the foul line, and you could go, you're allowed to come back again, and you could actually yank the pitcher if you change your mind. 2 visits. It doesn't matter if you have to throw a pitch or not. You visit. I don't get what this is. You learn that in Little League, in Little League, Junior Pony, and in high school baseball. I don't know why is it rocket science in the major league? It's a simple rule.
How many umpires are there, and they all don't know the rules?
4, and they had to call the office. They had to call the office of Major League Baseball. Yeah, you're allowed to change the pitcher because of a pinch hitter. Even if you didn't have a pinch hitter, you're allowed to go change. Oh my God! We finally get some baseball action here. Maybe Caputo will get back in here.
All right, so Mets scored 2 runs. What, they scored 8 runs, so now it's 10-2. Yeah, whatever.
Hey, they've come back from some deficits, but that's Milwaukee though.
Yeah, that's a bit of a deficit, but like you said, it's all about winning the series. They won the last game, so I usually expect the Mets when they, unless it's a team that's doing really, really bad, I usually expect the Mets to, win one, give up one. They're going to win one and, try and find a way to win out the series.
And G-Man Choi fouls it off. It's 0-1. So you got 2 runners on with 2 out here. Yankees are up 4-1 here, and we are in the top of the 8th inning. So after finally some rules clarification, we get Lucas Licky versus G-Man Choi. G-Man Choi represents the tying run, though. But Lucas Licky is a left-handed batter and a left-handed pitcher. Lucas Licky has the 0-1 pitch. He checks the runner. He gets the sign and the 0-1 pitch. Down low, he held. So it's 1 ball, 1 strike. The count is even. So G-Man Choi has a swing for Yankee Stadium, but you get the lefty Lucas Licky. He has to get some guys out here big time. And here's the pitch. This one is line drive, and that just passes LeMahieu. There's a base hit here, and Margot is going to score. So all of that, they get a pinch hit. It's a 4-2 game. And the Tampa Bay announcer just wet his pants.
Oh, man. I'm not even going to lie. Dude, if anyone was to ever say New York commentary is ever biased, like, it's not. It's not. I've never.
No, they're very professional.
They're very professional.
Keith, Ronnie, even Mako K, everyone. They're very professional.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what sport. They're very professional and call it down the middle.
Here's Pinto. Now, he represents the go-ahead run. Here's the pitch. This one's first pitch swinging, popped up foul, and now we'll go out of play. So it's a quickly 0-1 to count. Caputo must be biting and pulling on his hair with Lucas Licky. He goes, you should have left Farley Peralta out there.
You sure he's not stress eating a hot dog?
Probably that too. But the 0-1 pitch coming. This one is in on his hands. This is a looper. There's a looper, and that drops in. Our bloop. Oh, my God. Tampa is going to. It's a 1-run game with these little bloopers. That's baseball, Susan. It's a 1-run game. I gotta turn the. I don't want to hear the announcer because he gets on my nerves. I really can't stand the announcer. Oh boy. Let's see. The Yankees got to get this one out and get out of this lead here. Tampa has come back here on this bullpen with a just a bloop single here. Nothing really hit hard to get the
Johnny
RBI.
Davis.
Here's Phillips, who dropped that ball. Here's a pitch in there for a strike. With 2 outs, though, it's 2 outs. Phillips dropped that ball in center field when he first came up. When he went on the outfield and opened up the floodgates for the Yankees to take a 3-run lead there on the home run for Higashioka. But now he could actually tie this game here. Here's the pitch in there quickly. 0-2 the count. So 0-2 the count. We'll get all right, so we get the horn ready. Clay Holmes is warming up for the Yankees. The crowd on his feet in Yankee Stadium with the 0-2 pitch coming from Lucas Licky, and the pitch. Foul, just got a piece of it to stay alive. So it's still 0-2 to count. 10th time here. This is 10th time. Now, Lucas Licky, the lefties, this is the 3rd consecutive lefty, and both lefties have gotten some hits off of him. G-Man Choi was a better hit. That was more of a hit, but the bloop single there actually was the righty, Rene Pinto, the catcher. But this is Phillips, who is a lefty, and the 0-2 pitch. Just held it. Good stop there by Higashioka to keep everyone in place there. So actually keeping the base runner at G-Man Choi. Now, G-Man, a hit in the outfield, not necessarily going to score a run. G-Man Choi is a little chubby first baseman. I don't know if he could get around the base paths quick enough with those arms out there with Judge and Stanton. Maybe on Hicks, but let's see. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. And the pitch. Popped up to left field. Hicks back. and he makes the catch. So the inning comes to a conclusion. So the Yankees get out with the lead, but however, Tampa scored 2 runs here. They may cut the deficit now. They trail by 1. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning with the Yankees up 4-3. Yankees need to get some more insurance run to hand the game over to Clay Holmes. But we go to the 8th inning for the Yankees in the 8th inning. They're gonna have Kiner Falefa, Higashioka, DJ LeMahieu. Only up by 1 now. They had a 3-run lead. Now it's cut to 1. Oh boy, we'll see. We'll see. We're in a change of innings. And we're wondering what Caputo. Caputo must be nervous.
He's stressing right now.
Yeah, he's stressing. He is stressing.
I don't even want to say it. Yo, Jedi, you wrong, man. You the reason I'm laughing like this. I can't even. There's an inside joke, ladies and gentlemen, and I can't even say it. I can't.
So we got a pitcher warming up. We got Armstrong for the Rays. Sean Armstrong with 6 games has no record, ERA of 1.29, 7 innings, 2 walks, 10 strikeouts. So he has not given a home run. G-Man Choi will stay at first base. And here we go. Kiner Falefa will come up. He's 1 for 1 this evening. A single, 1 walk, and scored in a run. He's batting .276. Let's see if he gets on here. So it's a good guy we want to get on there as a leadoff hitter in this inning. And here's the pitch. In there for a called strike. And the pitch. Kiner Falefa fouls it off. So the count is 0-2. Quickly 0-2 the count. Oscar, saludo, Oscar. Salute. I hope you're doing well, primo. And it says here, ridiculous how he just messed up the game, Lucas. Maria. And the pitch fouls. So he's still alive. 0-2 the count. Higgy's going deep again. We got a prediction. Finally we get some predictions here. My good friend Tampa Bay, Colorado, 3. Is it even at 3-3? Here's the pitch. Foul out of play. So it's still 0-2. Kiner Falefa putting in a battle there, Chef Dan.
That's good.
We got the
you
main
guys
event.
putting up more of a fight than my team is.
We got the main event. It's the Luchasaurus, the Jurassic Express versus the Young Bucks. Look at that. Multitasking. Hey. Oh, Colorado's up 3-2 on Tampa. Love it.
May the Lord bless your soul. I couldn't watch it.
This is a line and foul. Ball girl missed it. Come on, get in front of it, lady. Come on. So 0-2 count coming. Ooh, nice move. Armstrong ready to deal. And the pitch. Just missed. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Check that. When is tonight? Is tonight the NBA final game? Or same 6?
No.
Or is that?
No, it was yesterday was game 5, so
Oh,
game
so they won't
6
play until
might
next
be
week.
tomorrow.
Next week.
Well,
right.
next
Yeah,
week.
next week. Golly. This is, I'm telling you, there is no appeal for me personally with the NBA Finals whatsoever. I couldn't care less of what's happening with the NBA Finals. And we love basketball. We called
We love
82
it,
straight
yeah.
games.
I'm just, you know what? I'm gonna say this. Sometimes it takes a little more than just a good matchup.
Yeah. And yeah, I agree with you. And I'm curious. I can't wait for everything is over to see the numbers, because I hope I be honest with you. Here's the 2-2 pitch coming to kind of Falefa. I'll finish the start in a second with that. And the pitch, grounded up the middle, right to the shortstop. Well, and Fields fires 1 out. So Falefa's retired, 6-3. Me personally, I couldn't. I was saying I couldn't. I'm hoping personally that the numbers of the NBA Finals really are low, because they got to change the start time, man. 9 o'clock at night. Come on, man. Don't you know people do? Not for nothing. Sports radio, they do morning shows at 5 and 6 o'clock in the morning. Put the freaking game at 8 o'clock. I'm not saying 7. I'm saying 8 o'clock. So you can have people talk about it, cover it. Because let me tell you something.
Truthfully, you could start the game at 7:45. You have the 15 minutes of the blah, blah, blah. And that way you have literally, when the ball gets thrown up, it's at 8 o'clock on the dot.
I love it. But we got Yankees Morning Brew. Hector, what up, Hector? Let's go Yankees. And I want to hear your take on tomorrow in your program about this pitching change situation, where none of these umpires, they had to call the major league office to find out about a rule that we know in Little League. We know about the pitching change and crossing the lines. I'm gonna definitely can't wait tomorrow. Yankee Morning Brew here on the YouTube channel. Check it out. Hector will have, of course, recap of the game as well. And tell them BX sent you. And if they tell you who, BX who, here, tell them it's the guy on USA Network. There he is.
You're right there. He was on TV.
And here's a pitch foul. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He was on TV.
And yeah, so I'm hoping, 7:45 will be a perfect time, to be honest with you, because also you have young kids. No matter, even if they're out of school, you still want the young fans to watch the NBA games. And 9 o'clock, you gotta put kids to sleep.
JEDI, I got this. My girlfriend has 2 little nieces, so I can tell you, their school ain't out until the NBA Finals is over.
Well, especially in the Northeastern. Here in Florida, they're off. They've been off since as soon as Labor Day, Memorial Day came. They've been out of school. As soon as they came back from Memorial Day, that Wednesday, boom, they were off from school. But nevertheless, though, even if they're off from school, there's certain children, parents still keep their kids in a regiment and structure that they go to bed at 9. They can't even watch the NBA Finals. And I understand, it's still, I don't personally. I wish they would bring, and the same thing happens with Major League Baseball as well. Their first pitch is kind of late as well. I think they're used to playing every time at 7 o'clock. Then Major League Baseball for the World Series, they wanted almost 8:30. Close, it's like a little too high, too late. And and I understand. Oh, we got to get the West Coast. The West Coast folks are gonna watch it. The diehards. That's fine. You gotta think about some of your media folks that cover these
But see,
teams, the
this is
morning
the other
shows.
this is the other part too. I'm gonna tell you something. I don't know. You know what? Maybe this is me being biased, but the West Coast has so much things to make them step outside and either go to the game in person or they're hanging out with their friends. Like the East and the Middle East, those are the people that are bunkering down and staying home, and those are those are the guys that are raising up your Nielsen ratings.
So the inning comes to a conclusion. So we go to the ninth. The Yankees have a chance to win. Here they're up by one. Tampa Bay's final 3 outs here, and try to tie this game here. Yeah, especially when the World Series time come, it's cold. Folks are home, and it gets dark early. Play the game early so people when the time changes, or not even, because the time doesn't change yet until after the World Series, but still it gets dark so early, people tend to get sleepier early. You're losing an audience by starting these sporting events. And now in the summertime, you're putting at 9 o'clock, kids are I think it's kind of late, man. It's just, maybe it's an old man in me, but it's just, and even the even the Final Four, the national title game, that's extremely too late as well.
Now, I agree with you 100%. It's getting later and later, and they're trying to they're really trying to cater between two coasts, not knowing that you can't cater to both coasts. You can't.
And also you got to worry about yes, people work even on the West Coast and East Coast, but what is on the East Coast? Wall Street, power brokers, money gets changed here. And you're telling me you're going to start this game at 9 o'clock because you're not going to get them to watch. Guess what? Why would I
The,
sponsor?
the closest thing you have on the West is Silicon Valley, and they're not watching sports.
No, they're too busy doing equations. And
Yeah.
yeah, no, you gotta know your. I'm actually shocked with that. Why they start late. I mean, and there's some things about one of us where we complain about the baseball. At least give me one. Can you give me one World Series game in the day? Like, give me a throwback. Everything, it's a lot of different things with sports. I understand it's about
That
money.
way,
It's about money.
listen,
It's about money.
I know it's about money, but at the very least, like you also now you're being better with the product because, like you said, let's say we give a day game. If the next game is at night, how much time off do both teams have to rest themselves in the midst of a grind? Like, you've gone through the season grind and getting to the finals grind. It's like, how much time are you giving them to really rest themselves? A lot.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. And Willie, you said I think I have a better leadoff hitter than LeMahieu right now. Kind of Falefa eventually, but here's Clay Holmes trying to close it out. Pitches outside, so Clay Holmes will have 8, 9, and 1 to try to close it out here. Taylor Walls, who's 0 for 3, popped up in 2 strikeouts. He's ahead of the count, 1 ball, no strike. Clay Holmes, the right-hander, who's been phenomenal, ready to deal. He gets a strike, so the count is even, 1 ball, 1 strike. He features an extremely heavy 98-mile-per-hour sinker, and he has 29 innings scoreless streak, the longest since Mariano Rivera since 1999, who went 30.2 innings. So Holmes trying to get in some good company here with the Hall of Famer, and the pitch just missed. So 2 balls and 1 strike. And one thing that we could say, at least the Super Bowl gets it. 6:30, 6:45, they get it. They play it, and even though they stall with halftime over 45 minutes, the national anthem, they take this, they do this, but they get it. Here's a pitch. Ground ball.
This
First
is the
base.
other part too.
Frizzo fires, and they don't get him. So, oh man, defense letting down the Yankees so far for a moment. Let's see if they review it. If I'm the Yankees, I'll try to get a review. You can't take it home with you. Yes, go ahead, Chef Dan.
Now, all I wanted to say is, like, even when you mention the Super Bowl, that halftime, yeah, they're killing 45 minutes. That's 45 minutes worth of another show. They just don't stop entertaining you. Like, it's
Yeah.
they a lot better could be being done across some of these sports. I'll say that.
The time wise, that's all. I
Yep.
don't think I could complain really about the time. Major League Baseball as well, and NBA playoffs. The time, it's just too late. Just start too late. Here's a pitch in there for a strike for Baraja. The Yankees trying to play a double play. They got the right pitcher there in the heavy sinker ball, Clay Holmes. Let's see if they get two. Although Badal is a pretty fast runner, it has to be really sharp hit, and we'll see if they'll try to run on. Higashioka is not a strong thrower. He's not doesn't have a good arm. Let's see if they will take advantage of that. The 0-1 pitch in there for a strike. So quickly 0-2. So 0-2 strike, 0-2 count here. Barajas did not like that call, but it was my son. That ball was in the plate. That's what you call a strike. Holmes has an 0-2 pitch here. Now he could throw something in the dirt, down and away, but although Higashioka, he's gonna have to block it. Although let's see if Holmes will go quickly and get them and not mess around. And the 0-2 pitch, ground ball. It might be two. Mayhew back to second on the first, not in time. Fielder's choice, but they get the lead runner. Let me put that in my scorecard. And look at here on an E3, and then he gets 4, 6. All right, so with one away, Andy Diaz, who's been 2 for 3 tonight. Actually, 2 for 4. This is his 5th appearance. And Mayhew, no chance of getting that. And I left to put a strong throw, but he runs. Let's see if they're going to steal a base here. With the right-handed Diaz, the right-handed Clones. Let's see. Throw over to first. They're checking the runner.
Starling Mart got hit with the pitch on the hand.
So here's the first pitch. Coming. And here it comes. In there for a strike. Ahead of the count. 0-1 the count. He checks the runner and the pitch up high. So the count is even 1 ball, 1 strike. Stressful moments for Caputo, I bet.
Yeah. He is not happy right now.
Throw over to first, and they almost had him there. Wow, that was close play. Nice move. I didn't know Clay Holmes had it in him for that move. So where the Yankees looked like they were in control here, Tampa's put a little bit of a fight and has an opportunity here to tie with a runner. Tiny run at first here with 1 out. And Holmes pitches, deals this ground ball, but foul. So it's 1 ball, 2 strikes to count here. Oh, Young Bucks won the tag team titles. Wow. Like we already. This is why I hate to see DraftKings being a sponsor, because everybody and their mother knew that they were going to win the tag team titles.
Yeah. I mean, you know what? I'm not even gonna say it. I'm not gonna say that.
Foul.
Because then it makes me sound like a hater.
Let's go Yankees, Maria. Let's go Yankee chant. So the 1-2 count. Holmes trying to get a strikeout. We would love to get it. I personally would love a strikeout here. Touches the rubber. And the pitch. just missed. Everyone in Yankee Stadium thought it was a strike. They checked with the base umpire, no swing, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Oh my God. No time to get down, no time to squeeze now. This is not an orange juice. I know they're Floridians, these Tampa Bay, but we don't need them to be, you don't need to squeeze them.
Mm-mm.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count. Go over to first. Oh, Christian is going to turn on him so hard. Yep. We all knew that. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. So predictable, AEW. Come on. And the pitch. Pop foul. Let's see if he puts the runner in motion. Be interesting to see. Holmes checks the runner. And the 2-2. Foul. So it's a nice little battle here. Two balls and 2 strikes to count. Runner on first with 1 out. Yankees up 4-3 here. We're in the 9th inning. And the pitch. Got him! What a nice strikeout on the outside corner. That was a huge strikeout for Clay Holmes on the outside corner. Man, that pitch tailed right back and caught it. Man, nice framing job by Higashioka as well. So we got 2 outs here now. And that will bring up Harold Ramirez, the designated hitter. And Diaz knows he just, hey, it caught the corner, it caught the plate, bro. It had enough plate.
More than enough.
Yeah, of course, Maria says super beautiful. Super, super beautiful. Here's Matt Blake, the pitching coach, out to discuss. Now, I don't know what's the point of this visit here. Unless if they're going to bring in, if they're going to have a pinch hitter. Okay, your little scouting report real quick. And Chef Dan, our boy in the building, Thibodeau.
Kayvon Thibodeau is in the building.
He is in the building watching the game.
See, you said Thibodeau, and I almost thought the wrong Thibodeau, but then I knew which Thibodeau to think of.
Yeah, look at that big boy there. Yeah. I think remember, mini camps are in right now. Voluntary mini camps are, mandatory mini camp, not voluntary, mandatory are in, and of course, Giants, Jets. Francisco Mejia will be the pinch hitter here, lefty, batting for Harold Ramirez. So Francisco Mejia, he's 1 for 5 as a pinch hitter with a single 2 RBIs this season. So with 2 outs here, let's see if Brujana is going to want to steal. Let's see if the Yankees hold it. Clay Holmes trying to close this out, who pretty much has been taking the reins of closer role. Here's the first pitch. First ball swinging, fouls it. So it's quickly ahead of the count. 0-1. Nervous time for Caputo? You betcha.
Oh, yeah. Palms are sweaty. These weeks, arms is heavy.
And he's Gino Spaghettis.
There's vomit on his sweater already. Mom spaghetti.
Here's the pitch. Foul. So quickly 0-2. So they lasted at that last strike for the Tampa Bay Rays. Let's ring the horn. Here's the 0-2 pitch coming. Oh, got caught the corner. It had a lot of movement, but he called it a ball. Wow, I think it even fooled the umpire. So, 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. To Francisco Mejia. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Grounded, foul. We'll do it again. $19 pitches for Clay Holmes, so he might not pitch tomorrow's game. But the Yankees right now, with this, if he sealed this, you get the series. You take the series here. Here's a 1-2 pitch, grounded inside, and just got a piece of it to stay alive. So it's still 1 ball, 2 strikes. All right, Mr. Cole. Salute, Herb Cole. Good evening, my friend. I hope you enjoy that edition of Dynamite. We got new tag team champs. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And of course, the heel turn that everyone knew was coming. We've seen it a mile away. Oh, here's the 1 ball, 2 strikes count. Christian. Ball. Here's the pitch. Just missed 2 balls and 2 strikes. Dan on the Yankee stream. Look at that. Austin. He broke some NBA news and he stood. He has some big time NBA news.
And I know the Mets are losing to the Brewers right now, 10-2, but it won't upset me enough to leave. You know what I'm saying?
Where's the cap? We need to celebrate this. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The pitch. Ground it and should do it. LeMahieu fires in time. Yankees win. The Yankees win. Yes, indeed. Wow. Good job. Wow, indeed. Man, the Yankees took care of business 4-3. It got dicey at the end, but they took care of business. This is what you like from them. And for anybody said, can you tell me, John Sterling, how was it?
Yankees win. That's exactly what happened.
Thank you. With a little attitude, too. I like
it. Yankees win.
And he said that's exactly what happened. I love it. I like that little attitude there.
Yeah.
Man. Man, I definitely had fun. It's good to get back doing Yankee baseball games. We took a little hiatus with the Rangers. And it's good. It's always good to talk about the Yankees, and especially both New York teams are having a phenomenal season. There's something special going on in New York baseball, not just in the Bronx, but also in Flushing, in Queens. Something special is happening for both teams. Both teams last night pitched a shutout. It hasn't happened since I think 2006 on the same night. Both the team, Mets and Yankees, with a shutout at the same night. And these teams are playing well. I can't wait for a Subway Series when we both watch it along here. They're going to be weekday games. No weekend game. That's the only thing I'm a little bummer, you know. But I hear the other aspect of it, of the argument. Well, I don't want them on the weekends because we're gonna lose it to the freaking Apple TV and the Amazon Prime games. We're not gonna be able to watch it in New York. And you know, I'm trying to do with those New York accents.
That was spot on. But more so than that, like if the oh my God. They're gonna put one of those in the Subway Series. One of the games is gonna be on Apple TV. You just know.
No, you can't. No, they won't because they're on. They won't because they're on weekday games. Only Fridays. Fridays, and the Peacock game is on a Sunday morning. But they're not gonna put them there. That'd be dumb.
Yeah, that would be. I was about to say that would have been the dumbest thing for anyone associated to Rob Manfred to do. is put one of those games on Apple TV where New York period couldn't get that Subway Series. You are bugging right now with both teams being this good.
Play
This
up the
is
game.
something you make sure. Yeah.
Nestor, Cortes. You got to go with, you know what, Sadaberry, I'm going to go with Higgy. As much as I don't like Higashioka, I know you watch Malone, and I'm not a fan of him, but if it wasn't for that 3-run homer, boy, we would have not got that. Although Nestor Cortes only give up 1 run, but if it wasn't for Higgy's big shot, we would be talking about something different. If Holmes came in and closed it, man, you can't go wrong with either one. I have no problem. And Willie says 30 games over 500. Indeed, we are 30 games over 500. 30 games over 500. That is and this is a 4th place team. This is no. We need to scout and develop. This team is full nonsense. That's why we can't. That's why there's always a saying. This is Spanish though. La pelota es redonda. That means the ball is round. And that was the same whenever we used to talk about an old folk tale in baseball. The ball is round. Anything can happen. You go and play. It's not like, and that's one thing about baseball. And sometimes in football as well. But football, you could tell clear cut who's a better team. But in baseball, anything can happen because you gonna have to hit the pitch, hit the ball, and play defense. Anyone could win. Yes, there's a discrepancy in talent, especially if the team is all bigger, tall guys. Of course, they're gonna hit the ball farther. If you're going to play against little 5'7" guys, of course, you're going to know there's a big difference in talent disparity. But in baseball, if you play everything right and correctly, the underdog, there could win. You have a better than a 50-50 chance to win the game, because anything can happen. In baseball, anything can happen. That's why the game is so captivating. And I think that's why it's called and why it's meant to be America's game. In basketball, you control with 10. You got a 15-man roster, but mostly the 10, 12 players. But if you have the best player on the planet, they overtake. You have a Will Chamberlain, he's going to dominate no matter what. You got a Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Jordan, so what? Against even a good solid team, that would overshadow and carries. And it's different in baseball. That's why it's remarkable seeing 30 games over 500. The way they do it tonight, they did it. They took advantage of an extra out. They hit a home run, a 3-run shot. They got good pitching, from the starter, and they were opportunistic. And that's how the Yankees continue to do that. And they win differently every night, and that's a sign of a good team. If you win different ways, it's fun. It's good because last year we were waiting for the big home run. We were waiting for the home run always. Tonight the long ball did help the Yankees. Tonight, yes. Judge started it off with a homer. So did Higashioka, but they took advantage of that mistake. And that's what the old Yankee team, the dynasty Yankees, if you would make a mistake and you give them an extra out, they make you pay. And this is what the team did. Kind of Falefa with some hits and so forth. So I like the way the Yankees, it's not the same old Yankees. There's a different vibe. The way the Mets have a different aura and a different feeling of the way they're playing, so do the Yankees. And it's fun because it's going to be a very fun summer for both New York teams in the New York City area. I hope personally, and I know the economy and all that, not to make it a political or an economic show, I wish the economy was not this inflation, because those ballparks deserve to be packed with folks, because both New York Mets and Yankee fans have been starving for both the teams to be this great at the same time. And New York has had all these years bad teams with football, hockey, baseball, except for the Yankees. They won, but haven't won anything. They wish they were where the economy was good enough so we could afford as a consumer to go and fill those stadiums to a brink and help that. And they will get filled, but not to the point that we know they could have if the economy was much more inflation and wasn't so expensive. Man, it would have been fun, because I think New Yorkers would have loved to support both cities, both teams in the city, man. That would have been a fun. The Man's Transit would have made great money. Folks going to the stadium. Yeah. But now everything's so unpriced. They outpriced the family, man. A father of four really got to think twice. It's tough, and that's an whole other story of an economics and stuff. And I didn't want to be a Debbie Downer with economics, but but New York deserved it. New York deserved it. Especially with the teams playing so well, and it's fun. Even if we fall short in the playoffs, either team, but the ride to get to it is fun. Like the Rangers' ride to where they got to was extremely fun through the regular season. Like, whoa, they're really good. And then let's see how they do it in the playoffs. They had adversity. They overcame. They got us as far as the Eastern Conference. You know, they were the final 13. That's what the Yankees and Mets are doing. We're getting that fun run to the playoffs. Now, what happens in the playoffs is always a crapshoot. It's never guaranteed. Anything can happen. A player that we don't even think of from another team gets hot in a playoff series. A pitcher that we know they might not even be in the major leagues right now might come up for any of these other teams or even for our own team, and they just get lights out, gets hot. Anything can happen. That's the fun part about sports: the unpredictability, the genuineness of the human element, not robotic and mathematicians and all that. I love it. Chef Dan. So with that said, you know, I know we got to get ready for work tomorrow morning. Thank you guys for joining me on the watch along with the Yankees. It's good to get back at it. You know, double duty for myself, the NXT podcast with the Samurai and the wrestling is, you know, always as well. And it's also for us here at the baseball. Look for us for the NBA draft night. We will be on. We will put everything aside, wrestling stuff, for NBA draft night to cover the NBA. It's the unpredictability. You know, that's why we have not come on with any Knicks talk. We want to come out and give you a fresh, new take. You know, I'm pretty sure you heard everyone from every corner soapbox tell you about, go over the same analogy. Nothing's really happened, right? No. Tonight was the only news, and we came and gave you fresh. You know, like a fresh telephone when you take out the plastic and you're about to put the screensaver. That's what we were. We peeled it off and we gave you that fresh scent. So we want to do that when the NBA draft night comes. We want to be fresh with fresh take, and I know you can, and you hear our thoughts, and we'll wait that, and less is more always. So from me to you, thank you so much. We thank you for blessing our program, for supporting us in all aspects. Maria, thank you so much, my good friend. Many blessings. You're a beautiful person, and we love that you support our channel and everything that we do. And we love you, and we appreciate you guys. And guys, we'll be back tomorrow. We'll be back. We'll see you next time, man. Have a blessed night, and always, always, always may the sports be with you here on the PX Sports Jedi Network with the chef.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Yankee Stadium.
You want some hot dogs? Yeah. Good night. Where's Caputo?